We're there. All right, we're live. Welcome.
I'm done.
And Dick finished.
I'm done. I'm going home. I'm going to bed. I'm done.
That
Sorry.
makes sense.
Podcast's over. You should have gotten me excited.
Let me cue up the intro. I'm going to do it like we used to do.
Oh, yeah, do that.
4124.
We watched a very interesting episode of 3 Night Gallery episodes. Yay. I want to challenge anybody that loves the show to a fist fight.
Man, it's really hard to cue up some of these videos. All right, I'm just going to play it here. Fuck it. All right, let's do a theme song. I'll let you pick. You had to suffer through these. What do you want to listen to?
You're Hitler. That one. American Dad or...
You're entering a realm which is unusual. Maybe it's magic or contains some kind of monster. The second one. Prepare to enter the scary door.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
There's a gremlin destroying the plane! You've got to believe me!
Why should I believe you? You're Hitler!
No!
Final selection this evening. An import from that other region, that infernal inferno, offered to you now in color and with a small scent of sulfur. Our painting is called Hell's Bells.
Hello, podcast listeners, because you're sure shit not watching these videos. So welcome to LIW, the Twilight Interview, episode 355, Night Gallery 209D, Hell's Bells. I'm unfortunately here, and I'm finished with.
Dick, and you're be goddamn glad not watch this podcast because I am nude.
Yeah, it's a little disturbing.
My pierced nipples that go into a devil tattoo in the shape of John Aston's face.
I like that you shave my name into your chest, though. That's pretty cool.
That's just what I do for the show because I'm so proud to be here.
He's so excited to talk about 3 nonstop episodes of Night Gallery. Of this.
I have a twitch in my eye because of this.
I want you to look at my picture behind me. Right here. Look right here. This is my brain, and this is when Night Gallery pops up on screen.
Yeah. You're like Brain Scan 1991.
Right.
Edward Furlong.
This
movie, Brain Scan.
I never saw that.
Not a good movie. I don't think I ever watched it, but I know what it is.
That was the same year as Terminator 2, or the year before.
Oh, I must be. I'm wrong. It's probably 93, 94 era Edward Furlong, like right after Pet Sematary 2, Edward Furlong.
Yeah. When
he still had a career before he let lobsters out of their cages for animal rights activists.
Before he just nonstop ate depression.
Oh.
He looks sad as shit. I'm not making fun of his looks. Like,
no, of course not.
Gained weight, that's fine, but he looks sad.
You
see him like
happens. Oh yeah, I was in Terminator. They blew me away in Terminator, the new movie, and that wasn't even me in the movie. So thanks, Jim, for sending me a check for not doing anything that week.
Oh yeah. Do you think he was supposed to fulfill his role? And there's like, oh,
shit. he fulfilled his role, all right. It was over fulfilled.
CG his face onto some fucking kid, and
oh my holy God.
I forgot about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, that was the only thing that, like, I was like, well, really? They fucking killed John Connor in the first 10 minutes of that movie? Oh, just to negate everything that was built before, like, totally ruin the entire franchise. Just
every
awful.
Single movie ruins the entire franchise.
Well, yeah, every single one after 2 is awful. It's just, except Terminator Salvation isn't that bad because I rewatched it. Not terrible. It's not good.
Boring. It's kind of boring.
It's just kind of boring, but it was like, I appreciate they're trying to do something different.
Yeah.
And and rest in peace, what's his name? Anton Yelchin, who was a really Christian Bell. Rest in peace, Christian Bell. I'm not dead. Fuck you.
Well, you got to yell at a lighting dude.
Yeah, you're fucking done professionally, pal. I'm done with you professionally.
One of the few times I laughed at Family Guy after a certain age was when they had Peter like interacting with him. He's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't know." You're fucking done professionally. He's like, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sorry.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Nice guy. I don't care. That's funny. I can't deal with this McG.
Oh, God.
I want him off the fucking set. That's what he said. And I guess the reason he was so upset was because he found out how small his role in Public Enemies was. Because he thought he was going to be the star, not realizing that he was going to be actually like the second fiddle to Johnny Depp. Because he thought it was going to be more about Melvin Purvis than Johnny Depp, I guess.
Why?
I don't know. That's what I heard. That was the rumor. His ego got bruised.
He should have been mad that Babyface Nelson died much earlier than he did in the movie.
And
that
and
timeline
historically inaccurate because Babyface Nelson died after John Dillinger. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what's funny. Woefully inaccurate.
Whole thing's fucked.
Whole thing's fucked.
Oh, I finally got HBO Max. We'll talk about Night Gallery in
okay.
a second. So I get to watch Tokyo Vice now.
How is it? I need to watch
I
it.
haven't watched it yet. I'm just saying,
Okay.
I got it last night. I'm like, oh, Tokyo Vice. I forgot. I completely forgot about that show. I'm like, yeah.
And you gotta watch the Batman.
And the Batman. I got a bunch, and Nightmare Alley, and then
Nightmare Alley's good. You gotta watch
a
Nightmare
bunch of
Alley.
movies on there. I was like, oh, here we go. I'm behind.
Oh yeah, no, I bet the HBO Max got where it's at. They got a lot of good movies.
They have like Ingmar Bergman movies and Kurosawa movies. I went to the TMC. And I'm like, and I was like, add the list. Add the list.
They got good stuff. Yeah, they got really good stuff on there.
I'm like, I look at my wife. I'm like, these are like $50 on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
When
they're on sale, like you can get it for $20 when they're on sale.
Yeah, but I'm not going to spend 20 on what I'm going to Wild Strawberries on Blu-ray.
I'm never going to watch. I'm never going to watch Jules and Jim again. What the fuck?
They have a husbands and wives TV show based on the Ingmar Bergman movie. No, it's not husbands and wives. It's Scenes from a Marriage. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can watch Sopranos. Did you ever see The Sopranos?
Yeah, I watched the first season.
That's right. You couldn't stand it, right? You didn't like it.
I fucking hated the therapist.
So you got to get to the second season. The second season is really good.
Oh, there's a therapist in this.
Because Richie Aprile is a great villain, and he's great in that season.
Yeah, it's a show I know I would like if I.
Oh yeah, you just got to sit through it. Yeah.
But I said that about the first season. I go, okay, this will stop being annoying. It was not so much the therapist; it was the mom. And she died.
She dies, so yeah. She's off the show by the end of the second season because she's dead.
But still, it was like. It was
you
like
to see
Soprano versus annoying women. That's the
you'll get to see that wonderful CGI Lydia where her head's floating on another person's body. Go shit in your hat.
Oh, great.
Early CG when they're like, because she's dead, she can't shoot the scene, she's dead, so they had to CGI that shit.
Herself was dead.
Yeah, she died like right before this. Like
I'm
she
probably
died.
glad she really died because her character
probably because that was going to be the crux of the series.
God
was
damn,
that character?
I'm so glad it isn't.
Because they were going to like have her be testifying against Tony and having like a bunch of stuff. Because you can kind of see what, and then they just kind of, because that she died, that kind of wrecked their story path for like 3 seasons. And you can kind of tell because they kind of play with these, like they're really going surreal on some stuff. You're like,
what do we do?
Would they have done that if the grandma didn't die? I don't know.
What makes you realize like you don't always know a show's gonna be great. Like, what's that?
Lost.
Western show. Well, Lost is also, but the Western show that also on HBO.
Not Westworld.
No.
Westworld.
Before that.
Oh, there's a Western show? And, Deadwood.
Deadwood.
Yeah. I love Deadwood.
Because it makes you think like if it was on for 7 seasons like Sopranos was, would it have been as good? Like, or was it only great because it was ended and people were like, I want more, and they get the movie and everyone's like, oh.
Well, yeah, the movie sucked.
Exactly, but that's probably what would have happened with the rest of the seasons. It would have
probably. You're not wrong. Yeah, and it does end, but I just wish it would have ended the way it did in reality. Because like Swearingen, I think it's like because Deadwood burns to the ground, and eventually everything gets they get wiped out, and then the government comes and reclaims it and makes it like an actual, federal ran city, and that's what they didn't. Well, they didn't want that. They wanted it to be a free nation, basically. Government ruins everything. That was the theme.
I won't disagree with that.
Pretty much. But I love David Milch. David Milch is fucking cool as shit. I love David Milch. But that was the thing. That's why that show didn't work, because he would literally rewrite the episode as they were shooting it.
We were talking about that before.
Yeah, we talked about it before. And it's just like you watch behind the scenes stuff, and it's probably on the HBO Max. He is like literally on the floor in a trailer with somebody else. He doesn't type. He doesn't even type. Somebody else types on Final Draft.
For him.
And he's dictating it. He goes, wait, hold on. Cocksucker, go to hell, you fucking bitch.
No, you go to hell, you fucking bitch, cocksucker.
Flip that. Yeah, flip that. And that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. It's hilarious.
I
And
like the
then he
idea he's
goes
not working on
down.
plot points. He's working on the order of the
The
swearing.
order of the swearing. That's kind of what he
No,
was
no, I
doing.
don't care who dies or lives. Our main character can die. But point
And
is,
David Milch did not give a shit. He was just like, yeah, I'm taking my time. Fuck you. I don't care. I'll do what I want.
you're only doing
He's
like
a-
10 episodes a year.
He's a smart motherfucker though. He's a hard.
Yeah.
He's Yale educated. He ain't no dummy. Heroin addict. Has horse race. He does horses. He's a big horse race guy. He's been doing that since NYPD Blue. He's a
I don't know much
horse
about
guy. No, he's great. I love David Milch. He's a good man.
He sounds like a more fun version of the one dude. What's his fucking name?
David Chase.
The Martin Sheen TV show dude. Why am I blanking on his name?
Martin Sheen TV show. Oh, Sorkin.
Sorkin.
Yeah, Aaron Sorkin. Aaron Sorkin's just a fucking another drug addict writer.
Yeah, but he seems like a more fun version of Aaron Sorkin.
a little bit.
Because Aaron
David
Sorkin kind of seems like an asshole.
Aaron Sorkin's kind of an arrogant asshole. David Milch is just like, I think he's been rode by life because he's had a rough life. Like he
reminds
had
me of
tragedy in his life. So
the way you're describing, he sounds like Anthony Bourdain a little bit.
maybe like Milch is cool. Like he's a cool dude. You see him in interviews and he wears the same thing. He wears a black shirt and jeans. That's all he wears. And he talks about like, he went to school, he went to college with George Bush, and he goes, everybody calls him stupid, but he was running the place at the time, and he knew what I was doing, so I don't think he's so stupid. It was pretty funny because he got loaded. He would get loaded all the time, and he would call. Somebody was like calling Yale. They wanted a quote from the Yale Society, and he said, "Yeah, I'm George Bush. What do you want?" And they go, "We heard that you're hazing your people, your frat people." He goes, "Not only are we hazing them, but we're buggering them too." And he hung up the phone. And George Bush called him, and he said, that's what he says. They all say George is stupid, but he knew who did it. He said, "Milch, you did that." So
Well, if
he
you sound
knew.
like that.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I don't think he heard him over the phone.
No, but hey,
The person
I didn't say that quote. What? I didn't say that quote. What did he sound like?
Well,
he
he
sounded
sounded
like
like-
this. Oh, that's fucking Milch. All
He
right.
sounded like he was Chicago eating a sausage.
That's why I don't
Oh,
like the
That's
George
fucking Milch.
W movie, Oliver Stone one, where he's just like,
Well,
I'm a big old country dumb shit.
yeah, he's a big dummy.
Come on, like
Okay.
he
That's-
said things
that's right,
incorrectly because he didn't like public speaking. It seems like
Yeah, that's about it. I don't know.
I agree with his.
He could have been dumb. I
decisions,
mean,
but-
I don't doubt it. Like Jeb was dumb too. And they're all dumb, but
Jeb is. You
Jeb
saw
was
in the debates.
I
Jeb,
hated Jeb.
Jeb folds like a
Oh God, cheap
newborn on stage.
suit. Kmart suit.
All right, we're not a political show.
No, we're talking about David Milch. Oh wait,
Hell's
Night Gallery.
Hell's Bells.
John Aston, who directed the other episode of this trio of horror.
Oh, I forgot we're talking about that first.
We're
I
talking about
watched
Hell's
them in different
Bells.
order.
Yeah.
I just had the DVDs and I was looking through and I saw first one I watched was The House,
Yeah.
then the Hell's Bells, and then the Rainbow
Yes.
MacBanes. But Hell's Bells, I thought this is the longer one. I thought the House
Right.
was the short one, so that's why. I
Oh
started with
God,
House.
no! Oh God, no!
Luckily, Hell's Bells is the short one.
Hell's Bells. Not okay. Hell's Bells isn't that bad. Like I don't. It wasn't awful. It was very, very goofy. Like it's almost borderline Jack Laird goofy nonsense. Almost Jack Laird level stupidity.
I'm pulling up the intro because I wrote down the greatest intro to Hell sequence ever.
All right, with the faces.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna mute it real quick. Yes, it's all the setup you get is that John Aston is driving and he's a hippie and he's reckless and he's swerving around on the road. And he crashes
It's
his
the-
car.
It's the weirdest first 2 minutes of a Night Gallery episode ever.
He's like, and he's got the long hair.
This shit.
And he's got these weird ass shoes on and he's got these like gross pants and then he dies and he goes to hell and this is what you hear. Look at this.
They're not wrong.
He looks like the dude from a Perfect Circle.
You know,
I love the
tongue
puppy dude.
thing.
Puppy
It's so-
Puppy Ham Lincoln right here.
It's so weird. The tongue licking thing that this guy does. It's just like, ugh. It's so off-putting. It's just like, ugh, this is really
They'll
weird.
say this word, and they go, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Talking like a weird fish. He looks like Billy Howardell. I'm pulling it up right now.
Oh, from Perfect Circle, or
Yeah. Like here's from Perfect Circle.
right? It looks like Hellraiser. Looks like Pinhead
But, yeah.
or Richard O'Brien.
Yeah, part of his picture on their newest album, the Eat the Elephant, he has like, I don't know, like a squid thing going on, octopus thing, and it just reminds me of this.
Is that the album with Thanks for All the Fish, or
Yeah.
that song? Okay.
It's yeah, they did that one. It's all the celebrities that died in 2016.
Yeah, I like that song. That was a good one.
So that album is my favorite of theirs.
Is it? It's a good album.
Oh yeah, the first 6 songs on there are just fucking listen to them all the time, and it just keeps going.
Ali and Leia have moved on.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my god, he's right. That's so sad.
Prince
Well,
and
shit.
Brady's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That
Yeah, I
one
was
year.
like, oh my god, this is rough. Hey, you watched the music video, right? You saw that video?
No.
You ever seen the video?
No.
The video is actually really well done.
Oh, all the
videos.
cool
The video's
information
pretty
from
awesome.
Videos are. Yeah.
It's like it's black and white 1950s style, and it's a woman growing. It opens up with a woman shopping, and the store's like ransacked, and she's buying tuna, and she's trying to pay the bill, and the grocery clerk is hanging from the rafters because he hung himself. So she puts it in his chest pocket.
Wow.
And like it's fucking dark. It's really dark. And she's just walking down the street because everybody's preparing for the end of days. So like there's people fucking, there's these 2 cops making out that are men making out in a cop car, and then there's she drives past the kid who's getting murdered by like some girl's gonna murder him with a knife. It's just all fucked up shit.
I was just
It's
watching
a good video
because I have HBO Max now. I finally get to watch Rick and Morty season 5, which I already seen, but I get to watch it uncensored now.
I need to watch it. I'm still behind on that show.
And one of the episodes is about these. It's like the second episode of the season, I believe, and they're going to go. Him and his granddaughter are going to go party hopping, and they're going to go to 3 planets that are about to have an apocalypse.
Mm.
So they're going to party on the planet, and then move on to the next one after that one blows up, or right before it, obviously.
That's
But
funny.
the last one they go to, it's like these weird aliens, and just like they're all shouting like weird shit, like gross sexual stuff because they're about to die. And he goes, "Oh, I'm fucking my son. I'm fucking my dad. Yeah, this is so wrong. Oh." And then she shoots the asteroid that's gonna kill him, and they have to live. And the next day, at the he walks into the shop, and his dad's like, "Hello, son." He's like, "Oh, hi. Where's mom?" He goes, "I think she's in the back. She's not talking to me." He's like, "Oh, because we had sex." Yeah. And he walks. It's so funny.
That show's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. But okay, so he goes to hell. He goes down like a garbage, like a laundry chute.
Because it's in like this little waiting room. It's like a nondescript waiting room in some like factory somewhere.
Yes, it's right here. And I want to pause here as well because of the rules in the hell waiting room.
Yes.
It's like the first Beetlejuice this episode.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit of Beetlejuice in this.
Because there's a list of rules here if you're listening to the podcast. No smoking, no standing, do not litter, no drinking, no talking, do not mar walls, wait here, no sleeping, no food, do not disturb desk. And he doesn't
All
smoke,
of those
surprisingly.
things.
He stands, he litters, he talks, he waits. No,
well, wait here.
That's it. Okay, he does disturb the desk.
He disturbs the desk, because he opens the door and the doorknob breaks off.
It's a really simple storyline, and it's borderline terrible, but also watchable at the same time.
Yeah, it's the best one of the trio
of the short ones
for this one, and I didn't mind the second one, the MacBane. That one wasn't awful. It was fine. It just was boring.
However, if this wasn't 9 minutes, instead it was 25, 27 minutes,
it would have been awful.
This would have been the worst.
Yeah, it would have been rough.
I think it would have kept dragging and dragging.
Yeah, it was already starting to drag it.
Yeah, you know where it's going.
Yeah. Hey man, far out. Hey man,
I love watching John Aston act like
Hey,
a teenager.
this is crazy, man. Far out. I'm 48 years old. Whoa, I'm a 20. I was driving, man.
Okay,
I'm strung out.
have HBO Max now. Last night I started watching because I'm going through like all the MCU movies, and I was like, "Oh, Incredible Hulk, that's where that one is." For some reason, not on.
Well, because it's a Universal movie. That's why.
Yes, but it's
the
on
early
HBO Max,
contract.
and I go, "I've only seen this twice. It's been a while." I start
very
watching
good.
it. Get to a point where William Hurt is like talking to Tim Roth, and he goes, "How old are you?" And Tim Roth goes, 29. I go, "Oh, bullshit, you're 37." And I look it up and I go, "Oh, he's literally 37 right here."
Oh my god,
I got
was he
it
really?
exactly right.
He looked like he was 57.
Yeah, I'm like, you are not 26.
Shit.
29.
How old was he when he did Reservoir Dogs? 18?
He must have been, so that was what?
2008.
16 years before that, so 21.
Oh wow.
Right?
That's so weird. Was he ever that young?
31. Yeah, 31.
No. 31, no.
16 years. No, yeah. Okay, so 6. Oh, wow. What the fuck is wrong with my brain right now?
No, yeah, he would have been 20. He would have been 21. You're right. Yeah, 37, 16, 21.
31.
No, 21.
47.
Oh, you said 37.
Oh, sorry, 37. Okay, yeah, 21.
Okay, so you said 47.
I got stuck on 47 for some reason.
Oh, no. Did you say he said he was 37 years old in the movie?
No, I said 37. I was right in the age. Horribly wrong.
Oh, okay.
I went out. I was going.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying he was 47. Okay.
No. He was definitely
or 37. Yeah.
He said he was 29 in the movie. I'm like, oh bullshit. Like, come on.
Oh no way. 29
like episode.
Jesus Christ. He looks like he's all fucking drugged out and boozed out. He looks like Kiefer Sutherland.
And I guess him and Mark Ruffalo are both appearing. I did.
Did you
in
finish
the
it?
She-Hulk show.
Yeah, I don't care.
This is a 29-year-old man, according to the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, right. My asshole. Yeah, no.
All those eye wrinkles that 29-year-olds have.
This is a Twilight Zone 29. This is like
I'm saying.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. And he was in that's not even the same Abomination anymore.
No, this is him from She-Hulk.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. So they're both returning. I saw that today.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, he's in Shang-Chi. He was in that movie for like literally 10 seconds.
I watched that movie. It was okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
I liked it.
I think what's his name was the best part? Ben Kingsley.
Yes, and I actually liked Awkwafina in it.
Yeah, she was fine.
I saw people hated her, and I'm like,
no.
I don't need him to like be romantic. Like, it was fine to see like a female best friend and not have them like. Yeah. I didn't realize you and it's not a fucking 90s rom-com. She's fine, and it's my favorite part of the movie, actually.
And I thought he was gonna fuck his sister more than Awkwafina. I thought they were gonna hook up, just like Rick and Morty. I'm gonna fuck my sister.
Reminded me of one of those, a girl out of the show Gotham.
Yeah, really bad and not a very good actor, but yet she's playing that
underwritten,
strong female character who's not that interesting. Underwritten, yeah.
Hell's Bells.
Hell's Bells.
Okay, so it's really just he goes in here, he grabs the doorknob, it falls off, and he tries to put it on, and he puts it on the desk for a second. And my favorite part was he puts on the desk and takes 2 steps and goes. Picks it back up and throws it against the wall for like no reason.
Yeah. No, John Aston's fun.
Yeah.
I like John. He's still alive, mind you. I think he's still alive.
I believe he is.
I think he is. We had that argument before. He's still alive.
Yeah. So here's this.
Yeah, he's funny. He's funny.
Look what he looks. Oh my god.
His socks are ridiculous. Looks like he's got peg legs.
He looks like he's gonna play someone out of Peter Pan.
Yeah. Far out.
He picks. He's like, nope. Can't over there.
I don't like that.
And then a just goes,
appears out of nowhere.
Dirty boy. And there's a weird joke where she like, we can't have people making a mess in here. This is, and he's like, what am I doing here? And she's like, you wait. You're just waiting. And he's like, hey, lady. And she goes, lady? It's fat lady.
Yeah.
Like, she makes the fat joke.
Yeah.
Is the joke. It was underplayed and
surreal.
I'd rather be underplayed for a short than overplayed like all the other Jack Laird ones.
Right. Well, luckily this wasn't a Jack Laird episode.
Exactly. Even though he produced the show, he didn't
He
fucking
does
write
produce it, but yeah. I like the funny episodes. I'm Jack Laird.
Knowing he's a producer of the show and wrote those terrible comedy shorts makes me hate them less, because you go, all right, that was a producer going, put my daughter in this episode, like that sort of thing. My ideas are great. You have to put them in, or I'll fire you if you don't.
Right.
Fuck Dracula. All right.
Do you think that's why Rod was at this wit's end within like one season of the show? Was Jack Laird was probably killing him every time, killing his spirit?
I wrote to the Night Gallery website to see if we can use their stuff. I didn't hear back yet. Remember last week I was telling you I did that?
Oh, right.
I haven't heard anything, but I don't really know the full story of, was Jack Laird taking over the show from the very beginning, or was after Rod Serling said, fuck this, was Jack Laird like, and then jumped on it?
He got more involved because Rod wanted nothing to do with it.
I don't know anything about Jack Laird. Right. I just know we hate his shorts. That's all I really know.
That's all I know. That's enough. It's enough to hate somebody.
Yeah. We saw his work.
Yeah, I hate him.
This shit right here. Watch this.
Are you sure? Well, it couldn't hurt.
That's it.
That's all the dialogue in that entire short.
Fuck
you, Jack Laird.
Just went back in time to hate. I remember Adam was even more hateful of that shit. I mean, Adam was like livid. He really was hating that shit.
Adam was debating leaving the show because of Night Gallery.
Like, I really was. Like, no, you gotta stay. Oh no, fucking Night Gallery, man. Fuck. I think Hell's Bells you would have liked.
I don't get that angry when I watch it. Only a couple times.
I just get bored. It's not even anger. It's just like, oh Christ, you gotta watch.
I
was
was
homework
during the
homework.
Brenda episode.
Yes, that was really
the
bad.
Girl in that tree stump. I was fucking angry because it was so long and boring, and her voice annoyed me.
That was a bad one. And I think it wasn't even her voice; it was dubbed, wasn't it?
I don't remember, but that was my least favorite episode still, and we did that early on.
Yeah,
and that one drove me crazy. Last week's was kind of fun. Like, it was so bizarre. The acting. I have so many great clips. These 2 clips I can play of this show. This one.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
There are choices being made there, and I agree 100%.
You're not wrong.
It's like a Monty Python sketch, this guy.
Morally, no. Or was it?
That would be immoral.
That's it. Immoral.
Watch his face for people watching. Watch his goddamn face here. It's amazing.
That would be immoral.
He's making choices there.
Yeah, hey, they're bold. They're bold choices, but they work for what's going on.
Because I don't think anyone on set gave a shit.
No.
Because look at the set.
Yeah.
Their 3rd grade daughter made the set. Her and her couple classmates. And they're like, yeah, fine.
You want to do our interpretation of German expressionism, Dad? Yeah, sure, go do it, hon.
I don't give a shit.
Can I do it with the patio furniture you threw away when you got mad at Christine for having her 3rd abortion? Yeah.
Wow.
I mostly save that clip for when Frank makes a bad joke.
Oh, God, yes. That'll be wonderful.
So that's what that's there for.
You could even use that for all the midnight hour episodes we have yet to do on this show that are coming eventually. Maybe. That would be immoral.
I have a couple slots. So next on Saturday, we're doing episode 106 of Anthology. I don't have an empty slot for this show until 128.
Oh, good.
127.
We got time then. We got plenty of time.
We got 20 some episodes off.
That's fine.
I feel like by then we're recovered. I could slip in.
I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think we do one.
Just like Lee would want, I can slip in a Night Gallery episode to our female podcast, our bitch of a show.
Forcefully.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna like it. You're gonna love it and like it because I'm a man and you're just a bitchy bitch.
I do have my notes here that say Jack Laird / Haskell Barkin / Rob Zerloin.
Yes.
So Jack Laird is Night Gallery. Haskell Barkin was the Jack Laird of the 85 series. Rob Zerloin is Lee Martin.
The Midnight Hour. Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Ooh. So he eventually gets into the next room, which is like this nice. It's like a very tasteless.
I did
Victorian like living room.
I did laugh for this a little bit.
Yes. Fire door.
So I was like, you just stuck there. I thought it was going to be a series of redundancies that kept him in the room.
Right.
Like there's, and then he finally gets up the fire door, and there's just like, please wait. Keeps going. And that's the point. It's hell's an eternity of waiting rooms. But no, he does go inside of there.
Well, because you find out. It almost feels like it's a ride at Disneyland. Yeah, here it is.
Oh, every set in this show, every single set is ugly as shit.
Look at that carpet. That's a
Lee Martin. Lee Martin.
Yeah, right there. Little cat in the corner. What an ugly carpet. Look at that.
Do you remember these in front of fireplaces?
Yeah.
This might be a Midwest thing. I'm not sure.
Well, it's vintage. It's a vintage thing, and actually they're sought after because a lot of people like those. They're antiques. They're worth some money.
So ugly,
but they're not. Yeah, it depends on what they are. Because sometimes they're ornate and sometimes they're just busted and look like shit. But yeah, it's a very Victorian decorated living room somewhere.
Because everything's Victorian in this fucking show.
Look at this these stack of records, man. Far out.
It's the cabin in the woods stuff in the basement.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. That's when you bring in Abigail.
Don't read the Latin.
He ate before he ate her. What was the quote she reads from her diary? Father ate her.
I like the fact that he tries to play these records and they're just awful, like polka records. They're not even good music. It's all awful folk music from the.
Well, according to the subtitles, it says soft rock music plays.
Oh, it's terrible.
Like that.
No,
and he can't turn it off.
Yeah,
he doesn't try to remove the record.
No. Well, and
it's a fire door, even though it's behind the glass.
It's behind the window. Yeah. Look at that. That's hilarious. But then you find out that as this episode progresses, it only progresses for like 4 minutes. And he says, I want to talk to the man in charge, man. Where's the devil? I want to talk to the devil, man. And the devil pops up and then he goes, yes. He goes, well, what's the deal, man? What am I doing? What's going on, man? And he goes, well, actually, hell has so little room.
You're doing the voice of, I had a stroke.
I had a stroke. Yeah.
Why
do you talk like that? I had a stroke. Yeah. But he goes, oh, yes, actually, hell is full. So we have to share real estate with upstairs, too. And
no, basically, he didn't say it's full. He's just saying they have the same room up there.
Right. It's like what's hell for you is heaven for someone else. And you have to share it with these people who are having a slideshow. They're dressed up in their tourist outfits, having an unending slideshow. And there's some other guy, this old man, sitting there smiling, laughing.
The David Lynch character.
Yes, it's very
straight out of a Lynch movie.
Yeah,
because he talks like he doesn't say like he'll ask him a question. John Astin says like my cousin said that I don't even know what the dialogue was. It was nonsense. But he would take like the word that you used and like change a letter and then just go off a story off that.
Oh,
that makes sense. I was reading it with subtitles and I'm like, all right, now I see what he's doing.
Okay.
You would just change a letter or two. Like here,
best thing for Beatles is a tincture of arsenic.
So he asked if isn't it wacky? Isn't it crazy that the Beatles broke up? And he's literally talking about Beatles now.
Snake. Of course, down on the farm, we used to use old-fashioned zinc powder. Rain had washed it off till Granddaddy mixed it with glue.
No, man, I'm talking about the group.
Baby had the croup once.
So you said group, he says croup.
Right.
It changes the letter. But it's
Baby
a David Lynch scene.
Once.
This is straight out of a David Lynch movie.
So are you saying David Lynch watched Night Gallery growing up and was inspired?
No.
I don't watch this bullshit.
My favorite David Lynch interview. It's like he's like says some simple answer to the guy about his stupidity with the interview, and the interviewer goes, "Can you elaborate on that?" And he goes, "No."
Smoking a cigarette. Fuck you. Leave me alone.
He's the serious Louis Anderson.
Yeah. I think David Lynch would be fun to hang out with because he just doesn't give a shit. And it's like if you were a fan, he'd probably hate you, but if you weren't a fan, he'd probably like to hang out with you. Because you wouldn't be sucking his dick every 5 seconds. He probably hates that. He's probably saying, "Look, I made the movie. So what? Leave me alone. I made it because I wanted to, and I did what I wanted to. So what? Leave me alone." It's bullshit.
I want to find just that little clip, but I can't.
You can't watch Lawrence of Arabia on your phone. It's bullshit. Don't do that, you dumb fuck. Yeah, I did Dune. Fuck you. I don't want to talk about it. They tried to fix it in post, and I said, fuck off.
I found the video, but not the specific clip, and I don't want to sit here.
That's fine.
But it's the best. Can you elaborate on that? Can you elaborate on that? No.
No.
It says.
Leave me alone. Fuck you. Remember when he was in front of Tower Records on Sunset with a cow selling Inland Empire at the time? Because we were there for that. So we wanted to go drive by we drove by Sunset. He wasn't there, but he was there for a time with a cow. Yeah, that happened. I remember.
1,500. Oh no, man, no! Come on, I want to see the devil. Where are you, man? Show your ugly face.
Having a good time.
He's got like medieval.
Yeah.
What is he wearing?
He's very, very. He's literally wearing a knight's outfit.
Yeah,
like literally a knight from the medieval times. It's soft goods, so it's all
down.
He's got really
going down.
He's got red leather ankle or
gloves,
elbow gloves, a nice cape, nice heavy
sparkly,
cape.
Sparkly trident.
It looks really, really hot. Like this would be an awful thing to wear in the hot lights of the.
Yeah, he's got the Daredevil cowl on.
He's got the Daredevil outfit on. Yeah,
leather cape.
Yep,
spandex leggings.
I'm Batman.
He looks like he's out of a Shakespeare play. Great.
Yeah, pretty much. Just the Shakespearean devil.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
What's the deal, man? What's that? What's the old man behind us doing? In his weird Jaguar, whoever the hell that is. It's like they tried to have the most wacky shit on screen. It reminds me of watching a David Lynch short. If you watch one of his shorts, this is what it feels like. Only this made sense, and I followed it. I still hated it, just like David Lynch shorts.
Well, speaking of HBO Max, they got all Eraserheads on there.
I saw that, and I told my wife, if you want to lose your mind, watch this.
You know, I still have never watched Eraserhead. I need to watch it. I still never have seen it.
I watched it in high school, and I was like, because I liked Lost Highway and Mulholland Drive.
Right, yeah.
Eraserhead, because it finally came out, and I finally got a version of it, and I'm like, oh, no, not for me.
No, thank you. You're a fucking freak show. You're fucking weird.
And then Inland Empire came out, and I go, oh, even more than no, thank you.
And then he has a movie like The Elephant Man, which is like really traditional and very well done. It's a good movie.
But still stylized.
It's a wonderful movie, and it's really well done.
Well, produced had the reins there.
Well, produced by Mel Brooks. That's a great. The Elephant Man's a great movie, and you can't find it either because it's only in this box set. You can't find it's out of print. I think they only have a Blu-ray version in the box set of David Lynch movies.
Do you need to watch it in Blu-ray?
Well, for special feature stuff, you know.
You can look those up on YouTube.
That's true. Now you can.
Yeah.
Now you can.
I still like good, but not great.
I still like to have like the physical media though, just for like having a collection. Having a library, I like that. So
I got away from it. Now I'm going back to it.
Going back to it, yeah. I think everybody does. They go back and forth.
Well, I'm not going to fall away from it again because I'm like I regret so many things I got rid of, but also
especially your laser discs.
Time for my life, I need to get rid of some shit, and I'm like,
your egg crates filled with, or your milk crates filled with laser discs.
Oh yeah, those are gone. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I kept the ones that are important to me. I wish I kept Lebowski though.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, it's like one of the last laser discs to come out. That year was the last year for Laserdisc, 98.
Really? Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the last VHS ever is History of Violence.
Yeah.
2005, which I've never, ever seen. I'm always on the lookout at a thrift store for it. I've never seen it on video ever.
You can buy it for $1.
I know, but I've never seen it. I've never seen it in person.
I'll send you a copy of it. It's great.
No, it's okay.
No, the movie's great.
No, I love the movie. I've seen the movie many times. But
I thought you were saying you didn't see it.
No. I haven't seen the VHS version.
Oh, I see.
Meaning the last VHS ever made was History of Violence.
You said the movie name, then you said I never seen it. I didn't realize you were referring.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I got
specifically
you.
the VHS tape that it was made into.
Movie's great.
Oh, I love the movie.
Eastern Promises.
Yeah, love
Good,
Eastern
not
Promises.
great.
I grow some, man. I watch that one here and there. I'll rewatch it, and I'm like, yeah, Eastern Promises is pretty solid. I like Eastern Promises.
Not bad. No, I'm not.
It's good.
But it is
There's
a
some
notch
good
below
stuff.
History of Violence for me.
It is, but it's still enjoyable. I still like it.
Yeah.
But History of Violence is just Ed Harris is too good.
Oh my god.
And just Joey, don't do that, Joey.
He's the reason I love Westworld so much.
No.
God, he's great. I love Ed Harris.
Though, was he in the third season?
I have only seen the first episode of the third season.
Okay, because I haven't watched the third season either.
Yeah. It's
I was like, I kind of Aaron Paul. I was like, he's all right.
Introduced Aaron Paul. I liked him in the show, but it's like really removed so far.
Like, I don't know what they're going to do now. It's just like, once you left the theme park, I don't really care.
I think they go back for season 4 by the look of it.
I feel like it's about their company wants to create eternity. They want to live forever. And
They're
that's what
taking
they're
the
trying
data
to do.
from the theme park.
Yeah.
That's what they're collecting. That's why Ed Harris is kind of pissed.
Right. Yes, they're trying to make humans immortal.
Yeah,
in a sense, and that's the whole point.
The Delos Corporation. Is
Delos.
Data of all these people.
That's why I want Anthony Hopkins to come back as like a robot, but like it was him the whole time.
Yeah, he's already there. What are you talking about?
What, in the third season?
No, in a whole series.
No. But he's dead in the first season.
No, but he puts himself inside the
right. He's inside the program.
Jeffrey Wright.
Right, and that's why I want, because remember when season 1 they're building another robot and you don't know who that robot is, and they never explained what it was. I kind of hope it's Anthony Hopkins. And like he comes back, but as a younger version of Anthony Hopkins. So he figured out how to live forever, and he's the only one they can't. And Delios is trying to steal it from him.
See, it's a show that I want to wait till it ends to rewatch it, because by the time you get, it's like 2.5 years between seasons. So I'm trying to remember. I thought that was the Robo version of the Irish dude who started the company.
It might have. Well, I don't know. That was Delios doing it, because Delos was doing that. They were trying to do it separately, and I think Tony Hopkins figured it out before they did, and they're trying to match what he did. And that's
I have a podcast about
Oh.
Westworld, and I still can't remember what happens because there's a lot going on.
Well, I rewatched the first season all the time because I used to watch the episode over and over again. I was like, fuck, that show was good. I think I saw the pilot like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just rewatched it. Like, that was fucking good.
I watched it and I was like, I gotta talk about this. Like, because
Yeah,
I
it's a
want to
good
make
show.
sense of it. The more I talk about it, the more it makes sense to me. I'm like, like during the podcast, I'll be like, oh.
I thought the second season was more of a letdown, though. I didn't really. It was fine, but I was just
only because the first season was so good.
That's the thing. The first season is perfect.
If you
And
just
second
ignore the
season's
first
like,
season and watch the second season, it's still great.
Yeah.
But compared to the first one, the first season is like one of the best series.
Yeah, it's
seasons of a TV
really
show
good. It was
for me.
really good.
I kept telling Frank, I'm like, that's more up my alley is Westworld. You like the
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. This is Westworld.
Right.
And this. Oh, I get those feelings you do out of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, I watch and I get fucking nothing out of it.
Well, the first like 6 seasons of Game of Thrones is very good, but
It's good,
then
but-
it falls apart in the last 2 and it ruins everything. But
it's
at
like-
Westworld, the first season was very, very strong.
Yeah, I don't not like the
Yeah.
first of Game of Thrones. It's just I watch it and I don't really.
Right.
Like, I don't give a shit who dies. Who
Yeah.
lives. I don't care. I'm not invested
Right.
really.
Right.
I like the show. Well, I don't care. Frank's watching right now. I know he is. So
Okay, so I'm not.
okay, let's finish Hell's Bells, and then we'll get on to if there aren't any more MacBanes.
Yeah.
Oh, he tells them this is your hell, and
Yeah.
it's just this couple here.
And that was it. That's the end.
Yeah. You are a bull.
What is it? You're a bully? Is that what he said?
You're a bore.
You're a bore. You're a bore, man. This is boring.
And this couple here is going to show them their 8,500 slides. I did laugh when the wife goes, the husband goes, one of them says, "Oh, this is on our way from San Diego. We took this from the freeway." And it must have been the wife, because she goes, "He was driving fast, so it's a bit blurry." And I was like, oh, they're like, every line of dialogue is actually clever because it makes it even worse to look at. Like, you can't even see the slides, and I'm like picturing it in my head still. And I'm like, it's still
not-
blurry. You know, we're
That's
not even on
the
the state yet.
skipper. Is that the skipper from
No.
Gilligan's Island? No, I don't think so.
No, he's 55 pounds short of that guy.
My little buddy.
No, it's
I'm
and
a
that's it.
drinker.
He
I'm a
realizes
drinker.
he is in hell, and his version of hell isn't pain and torture. Because they did throw a scene there before he goes in the fire door, where it's like all the like Dante Alighieri, like
Right.
rings of hell, and like and he's like, fire out, man. It's
Whoa,
like
man.
John Aston watched a Cheech Chong movie before he shot this.
Well, but John Aston goes, "Hey, man, what about like the torture and the skin coming off and like the stabbings and oh no, we don't do that here." The devil's like, no.
I do love the fact that this is the devil.
Yeah, this guy. Oh. Look at that.
But for you, this is it. Don't you like it?
Oh, man, it's a downer.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Of course, you can't see it too clearly because Fred was driving so fast.
You know, it's a curious thing.
That's it.
No, it's good.
He was in hell.
It's a good joke.
I gave it a 5.
I'll give it a 6 for John Aston. His delivery made it a little bit more enjoyable.
It was in the beginning when they showed him driving because it was really quick and dark.
Yeah,
and
that was
John Aston.
Yeah, that was wacky.
Immediately, I was like, because his eyes and his face is immediately recognizable. But I was like, he had so much stuff on.
Did that remind you of the Clockwork Orange driving when they were driving in the Durango 95 really fast?
Yeah, except I was enjoying myself a little bit.
And then Rob Zombie did it in his music videos.
Here you go.
Yeah. He thought that was going to be hell, and he's not there.
Okay, let's look at his driving here. Those shoes are so fucking gross.
They are disgusting.
It's like a court jester.
It's like they're melting.
No, I missed it.
No, that was it.
I thought they showed his face at the very beginning.
I don't know if they do. No, I don't think they do.
I guess not. I don't want to play too much because Night Gallery doesn't. Universal doesn't fuck around.
No,
they'll block your video right away.
We heard you were talking shit on Night Gallery. We're coming for your ass.
Literally coming for your ass.
Literally.
Yeah, we don't fuck around. Our show's precious to us.
Oh, so precious.
Our terrible show is precious to it for some reason.
We love this show.
5. You gave it a 6. Great.
That's fine.
It is what it is. I don't know. It's only 9 minutes. Can't go wrong with that.
No.
All right. Next episode is There Aren't Any More MacBanes. Until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dang it.
Assassins. Pieces of shit.
Far out, man.
I'm my dad right now. This is awesome.
That's so funny. Far out, man.
Ricky Marty.
That's not here, man.
Wow.
The great.
Fantastic.
Fucking your
That would
dad?
be immoral.
He's right.
Those are some good pulls. That's smart. You keep it attention because I just glazed over when I was watching that episode thing. When does it end?
Frank missed our show because he didn't want to watch 3 Night Galleries. So
that's what I.
Frank's right. Come on, let's do it right now.
That's right.
That was us before the show.
Yeah. Frank is right. Let's do it right now.
The Night Gallery.
It's a bomb! He's got a bomb!
All right, that's enough. All right, bye. Should I just keep playing clips for the next hour?
You should. I'm what the fuck you, Larry.
Fuck me, Larry.
Or you know what you gotta do is you gotta get the scene from this original stand where he's singing "Come and Get Your Man," whatever that song is he's singing.
I finally realized what show he's from.
Randall Flagg.
No. Oh, you want Randall Flagg singing his version?
Yeah, the part where he's singing "Come and Get Your Man."
Larry Underwood. He's on Due South.
Larry Underwood. Oh, Due South. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. He wasn't in Time Tracks, was he?
I don't know. I won't even agree or disagree. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. It was basically Time Cop, the show.
There was a Time Cop, the show, wasn't there?
Probably, but this was called Time Tracks. I think it was right before Time Cop. Because Time Cop, this would have been 92. Time Cop was 94. It was called, I think it was like the first syndicated they were trying to do like this network for syndicated TV where Hercules came from and Xena. It was like this block of shows that were like made in that respect. Time Tracks, Xena, Hercules. It was called something. Yeah, there it is.
Is it weird I knew it was going to be spelled with an X?
Oh, yes, of
I
course.
searched for it correctly the first time.
Time Tracks.
No,
yeah, that guy.
That's Dale Midclough. Okay.
Yeah.
From Pet Cemetery.
That's who it was. Okay.
The Crow Salvation. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Don't talk
Oh,
about
that man. Hey, I like that one. You know who's in Crow Salvation?
Edward Furlong. Edward Furlong.
No. That's Crow. That's the fourth one. This is the third one.
Oh, this is the one with Eric Draven.
And this is the bad guy in this movie. Bum, 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 bum. Where is he? How far down is he listed? Are you serious? Did they hide him? Was he ashamed?
It's a surprise. No, William Atherton.
No.
Oh.
Boom.
Who is it? I can't see. Oh, shit. That's right.
Fred fucking Ward.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace. Yeah, rest in peace, Fred. Remo Williams, The Adventures Begins.
Tremors.
He
is in Chain Reaction. I just rewatched that recently.
That's on HBO, man. I think it's on Amazon.
Yeah.
No, but Starz Amazon had Casino. They brought Casino back. So I was watching that again the other day.
Oh, the James...
No, Casino, the Martin Scorsese movie.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of that was
Casino
Vegas.
Jack. Oh, the show? The Jamie Conn show? Yeah.
Jamie Conn show.
No, I never watch. I don't watch TV shows. I ain't gonna watch that.
When you said brought it back, I was thinking TV show off the air.
Oh, no.
Went that route.
You know how like they'll have their movies for like a month and then they disappear. And you're like, I want to watch that movie again. And you have to fucking pay for it. And you're like, well, fuck. And then 6 months later, back for free.
I gotta have Casino on Blu-ray, man.
Yeah, I have it on Blu-ray,
Yeah.
but they got to do a special edition with more special features and like retrospectives and interviews with people who love it, and
they're
like,
all still alive, all of them.
Yeah, they could do a nice and maybe a more inclusive commentary. The commentary is pretty good with Pileggi and Scorsese.
I really should we get like a Sharon the couples, Sharon Stone and Joe Pesci, Sharon Stone and James Woods.
Yes,
and the three of them just to get one, but that would be great. The three of them, and they're listening to James Woods going, "What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Have you lost your mind?"
Oh, I love James Woods. James Woods.
The man has lost his mind, but he's also.
I love it. He's so funny. He's so great. He's so funny. I just don't care. He's a Mensa. He's a genius.
Yeah.
He's Mensa.
Time.
Oh, break time. Okay. I got to get a slice of my pizza.
I'm gonna go potty.
Go pee.
Yeah, and we'll be right back. Enjoy our commercial break.
Be right back. Be right back. Be right back.
No. I'm back. Dun 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 dun.
You're a
Dick
monster.
I had to show it again. I only have so many commercials, man. I also, I was before our show. I was reading that some back behind the scenes of Scream, and it says that Matthew Lillard ad-libbed a lot of his lines there, including the "Mom" when he's on the phone. He says, "My mom and dad are going to be so mad at me." My favorite line in the entire movie. He ad-libbed all that.
I like him even more now.
Matthew Lillard, you are a national treasure. I love that man way too much for so long. People are finally starting to notice him. You're starting to see like appreciation posts pop up. I'm like,
yeah.
HBO Max also has SLC Punk. Go watch that movie if you're listening or watching.
That's right.
Dun, dun, dun. We lost a viewer since our last.
Wonder why?
I can imagine. The Eternal Stare scared him off. It's the Eternal Scare. We are live. We're recording. This is a podcast. We're about a minute in.
Yay!
I'll pick the intro because you picked the last one, so you can picking yours. I want to do. Let's do Stacy. No, yeah. Fuck it.
Do what you need to do.
Stacy Keach sounds good, right?
Mm-hmm.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. To create their own particular and private hell, and now must lie in it. Sadder but wiser, by dint of a rather painful lesson in responsibility, transmitted from
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone Review.
Tells the story of a young man whose major in school is philosophy, but whose extracurricular labors take him into the area of black magic. And for this, you don't get a degree, but the commencement ceremony is a gas.
I do like this painting, though.
Yeah, the painting was neat.
It's a cool painting.
Yeah, very nice.
See for yourself as we offer you, there aren't any more MacBanes.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW. Episode 356, Night Gallery 220B. There aren't any more MacBanes, just like Rod Serling begrudgingly said. I'm Phoenix West. Welcome. I should have saved that Stacy Keach intro for I should have used it in the first one, the Hell's Bells, because of their own private hell part would have worked.
Right.
I forgot that's how it went.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but okay. So this one is embarrassing to watch.
I don't know if it's embarrassing. It's long. There's a lot going on here.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's not terribly anything else. It's not exciting. It's kind of meandering. I just don't care. Like toward the end.
The reason I said embarrassing is because it's the traditional story of, if you don't get your life together, I'll cut you off. I'm rich. Right. I'm going to cut you off. No more money for you. But meanwhile, the young guy in question for being cut off is a 53-year-old person failing at Hogwarts.
Pretty much. No, he's not even Hogwarts. He's at a college, and he's choosing to study the black arts of magic because his ancestor was a witch that got burnt to the or who died mysteriously like 500 years ago or whatever. And he's finding
they thought
out
they could get rid of the sorcery by killing the sorcerer or something like that.
Something like that. And it's not even like his father is doing it, it's his uncle. His uncle is doing this, and all the uncle said was, get a job and I'll give you my money. That's it. He could have went and worked for Panda Express, $18 an hour starting. He could have went there, just got a job, just worked for 6 months. Well, he would have gotten the inheritance. He would have been fine.
You got to do the 1972 math.
Fine.
$14.75 an hour.
He could have been working at the McSpeedies over there downtown in Downey. Like he would have been fine. You know, sure, just go get a job at the theater or something.
Yeah, I'm giving hand jobs on the boulevard down there.
And the funny part is Joel Grey is the star of this episode, who won an Oscar for Cabaret. Literally, I think 2 years later, if not, because he plays in Cabaret, he won the Oscar. But he's infamous for playing a Korean man in a little movie called Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins, with Fred Ward.
Between podcasts, though, we were discussing certain movies that are on HBO Max, and then I looked one up. I don't remember how we got to it, and we saw The Crow Salvation. I was showing Dick who the bad guy in that movie is. It's Fred Ward, and The Crow Salvation is my guilty pleasure. One of my guilty pleasure movies.
Yes,
I love The Crow. The original is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I love Crow.
The second one I do not like because it's just a weird remake of the first one. It's unnecessary. Third one does something different.
Yeah,
it has Kirsten Dunst for no reason. And then it has the bad guy is Fred Ward, who has like things in his arms, scars, and that's how they're tracking him. It's a weird movie. It's a directed VHS, DVD at that time. It's not a good movie, but I will watch the shit out of it. I do not care.
It's better than the fourth one.
The fourth one, like
Edward Furlong
Inferno
was David Boreanaz. That you want to see bad acting. David Boreanaz in The Crow 4 is one of the worst performances I've ever seen.
What's the subtitle of that one?
David Boreanaz is a cunt. The Crow 4, David Boreanaz is a cunt.
The Crow, Wicked Prayer.
That's it. Yeah, nobody cares.
And the poster looks like a fucking joke.
And the soundtrack's got worse and worse as time went on too, because the first Crow soundtrack's a masterpiece, and the second Crow soundtrack's not bad. And
first
the third Crow
got
soundtrack,
Nine Inch Nails, bands, and the fourth one has Tara fucking Reid.
There you go. That's when you know you're in trouble. Look at Edward Furlong. Ooh, and Corey Feldman.
I was just gonna say he looks like Corey Feldman, but that is him. It turns out.
Yeah,
here's Edward Furlong.
Ooh, no.
We were also discussing Edward Furlong on the previous show.
Yes, we were.
But, Brandon Lee, you're not going to top him.
No. It's such a good movie.
I still give Jansen shit for hating that movie. But here's him in the fourth one. It's good. I don't know.
Second one.
This is the second one.
Edgar Perez.
You know what's also the worst? You know what? Okay. Wicked Prayer. Which is worse? Wicked Prayer or the Crow TV series?
Ooh. I don't think I ever saw the Crow TV show.
I've seen it.
I can't imagine it's any good.
Not every episode, but probably half of them. I'm still going to go with Wicked Prayer.
Wow.
Yeah, over a
Wicked Prayer is bad.
What was the TV show on USA?
I would say it's syndicated. It was probably not even. It was probably featured on USA or WGN at like 12 o'clock at night. One of those movies.
Stairway to Heaven, the show.
Right after Mutant X.
What network was it on? It's got Mark Dacascos.
Oh, there you go.
And what network though? How do I find out the network?
I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you because I'm sure it was on like Channel 30. It was on UPN or CW. Probably
it's on Warner Home Video. There you go.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything either.
I'll look this up. What? Oh, by all means, talk because it's just dead air now.
Oh no, that's fine.
It was on Sci-Fi.
There you go. Yeah, it must have been a sci-fi show. Oh, what a terrible! Ooh, but it's like the Highlander show. That was actually a little bit better, probably. But remember back in the day when Marvel was on TV and DC was like the primo movies, how that has changed, how time has reversed that like horribly.
I have a question.
Yes.
And this is maybe a gaping hole in my knowledge here, but it says network broadcast syndication.
Yeah. Syndication, that means it was like a CW show or a USA.
But
or
it says original network syndication. Who originally made this fucking thing?
Well, you said it was Warner Brothers Media? Maybe they made it. They own it.
Originally Alliance Communications, which is Alliance Atlantic Communications, which is Polygram Television.
Okay,
that's the distributor though.
Polygram.
That's the original.
So yeah, I'm sure they got bought out by Warner Brothers, and they got their library of whatever they owned, and that was part of it. So they probably have it in some.
But who the fuck made it? Who actually said yes to a Crow TV series?
Oh, I'm sure people would jump to do that because that was a known IP. They probably loved it. Like, oh, this would be a great syndicated show because that was the time for syndicated shows. Stargate.
Highlander,
Andromeda,
Highlander.
I mean, all of them,
all movies. It was about 5 years before that. It was all Jim Carrey movies became a child cartoon for some reason.
Yeah,
this is weird little flurries of those things. But
who
made this?
Beetlejuice was a cartoon.
They won 2 Leo awards. Oh, they're nominated for 2 Leo awards in '99.
Oh my god!
Best cinematography and best picture editing.
Oh shit, they're
all right.
talented.
Let's stop talking about that show because it's fucking terrible. But it's not as bad as Edward Furlong as The Crow.
No, even there aren't any more MacBanes is better than that.
Please discuss.
Well, you got Joel Grey again, controversially played a Korean man in Remo Adventures of Remo Williams. The Adventure Begins, which I feel like we should show people or have a listen to that. Can you look up Joel Grey in Adventures of Remo Williams, Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins, starring Fred Ward? Look that up and play a scene which
watch the trailer.
Yeah, but no, not the trailer.
I was wrong. I said he was 53 in this episode. He was actually 40.
Oh, there you go.
He has forehead wrinkles and he has all the fucking wrinkles. The man's born 32.
He's still around. Yeah.
Still,
I'm kind of surprised Joel Grey is in a Night Gallery episode because this is kind of like the pinnacle of his career is this point right now in this era. He got the Oscar, for Christ's sake.
It's the same year as his Oscar.
Shit, that's crazy to me.
This is also February. Maybe he was had this in Cabaret in the can. They're editing it, and he's like, "Find me work."
Maybe that's crazy to me that an Oscar winner. It'd be like if Forrest Whitaker wins for King of Scotland and he does Twilight Zone 2002. Because at that point, he didn't win an Oscar. He was still a struggling actor. And after 2006, Forrest Whitaker got it made because he wins the Best Actor award. And he can kind of, now you get paid big money and show up in random stuff. And
it's embarrassing. It's like, imagine like if Whoopi Goldberg won the Oscar for Ghost and she's like, I'll be in a dinosaur movie. Like, it'd be crazy like that, right? Can you imagine if a scenario like that ever came around?
That dinosaur movie was about racism, so it was important. It was an important film.
And she was a robot, so it didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
Hey,
people got to eat. She's got to eat, okay?
He's also in the movie Choke, a Chuck Palahniuk movie.
Oh, yeah.
Sam Rockwell.
Joel Grey was in that?
Yeah, he plays
Phil.
Remember
him. I don't remember him in that. I don't even remember that movie. It's been a while.
Yeah. I remember him and the guy from Orange is the New Black and The Office.
Well, it's directed by Clark Gregg, that movie, Agent Coulson. I think it's the only movie he directed, or it's like the third. He directed 2 movies, and this is one of them.
It's an underrated movie. It has a 6.4 on IMDb. Love that movie.
Yeah, Choke's fun.
I love Sam Rockwell. The book is better, but I appreciate what the movie did.
Right, because you can't really get away with doing what the book did in a movie.
No, Fight Club, the movie, is better than the book.
Right.
So it's David Fincher's also, a way more experienced director than Clark Gregg.
Right.
So, what are you going to do? Anyway,
come on.
MacBanes. Okay, he's going to get cut off from his uncle. He holds a book over his head, and he tries to do like an incantation and speak in Latin. And his 2 friends are there as well. Those are important to say. That's important to get to.
Right.
2 friends are there, and he's like, here's my wicked uncle. And they're like, hey, and they're friendly and nice to him. And they just kind of sit there like, they don't play it awkwardly enough for me. I'd be like, why do you invite us over if your fucking uncle's here and you're having a serious conversation? They just like show up and play grab ass games.
Well, I think they're young. Whatever. They're in their 40s.
The man's older than both of us.
They're in their 40s, so it's all right. They haven't aged. They're the modern day equivalent of 40-year-olds today, who are all men children. They're not even real adults. I consider myself a man child. I'm not a real man. I'll admit it.
No.
I'm not a guy. If you were saying, "Hey, go into that bunker and fight for your country, World War II," I'd say, "Fuck
How
that."
many pillows?
Yeah. Do we have cable? Can I watch reruns of Night Gallery on here?
Is there like a microphone I could talk to do a podcast?
Can I do a podcast from Russia?
Maybe die. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I gotta die.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you, Uncle Sam.
You're gonna give me a Swiss chocolate bar and a pack of Luckies. Thank you. That's
great.
That's a man. Those were men. Like 19 years old. They see their best friend die in front of them, and all they have left of them is a bloody pack of cigarettes and their medals, and they're gonna wrap it around their hand and say, I'm gonna give this to your son when I meet him.
Yeah, but
tell him about you.
We're also a generation of men raised by Rambo who think that being a man is pulling a bullet out of your arm with a fucking Bowie knife. And
well, yes and no. They wouldn't do it. they wanted to watch the movie, but they wouldn't do it in reality.
Yeah, but
if that was the case, there'd be a lot less.
I'm just saying we have unrealistic expectations of what being a man is.
Not really, not anymore. Now it's like if you can pay your bills, you've done it. If you can mow your lawn and pay your bills, you're a man. That's where we're at. And they can barely do that. That's the sad part.
No, that makes you a human.
No,
that makes you a functioning human.
They're barely that. Just like True Detective. Hey, you don't mow another man's lawn without their permission. I'll just mow your lawn there. That's all I did. I gotta rewatch that. I kind of want to watch that again.
I did put that on my HBO Max list because I only saw the first 2 seasons. I've not seen season 3 yet.
The third season is actually good. The Mahershala Ali and Steven Dorff, their chemistry. Yeah,
you guys.
Steven Dorff is good.
Steven
Dorff is good in this show.
Isn't Ali?
He's actually really good. Blade? Yeah, Mahershala Ali's the new Blade. Yeah,
Steven Dorff's in the original Blade.
Yeah,
Frost. That's bizarre. You just blew my mind right there.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Oh, it's a good point.
Yeah,
it's good. It's a good season. They kind of go a little too into the original True Detective kind of mode, but then they kind of call themselves back. They kind of pull themselves out because there's a different take. It takes place over like 30, 40 years.
Yeah, the first
much like the first season's kind of but this one actually is better because Mahershala Ali has what you call it? He's got Alzheimer's, and he's
randomly guessed right there.
No, he has Alzheimer's, and he's forgetting what happened. And there's the ending is the last episode is really good because there's a moment where you're like, holy shit.
Okay,
it's neat. It's good. I like it. The third season is pretty good.
I put it on my list to watch the third season.
Yeah, it's good.
I actually liked the second season.
I never finished it. I just couldn't do it.
Okay, so I won't give anything away plot-wise because it's kind of a blur at this point.
I know what happens.
Okay, so the second season, the first like 2 to 3 episodes are real slow and boring, and then I'm like, this is what they're doing. Okay, and I started to appreciate it more and more as it went on.
Well, my buddy worked on it, and he worked with Nick Pizzolatto. He had a lot more control over season 2, and that's why when season 3 they brought in other people to sort of ring him in because he was trying to be David Lynch, and he ain't David Lynch, and that's why season 2 has like those weird musical interludes and just random shit.
Story structure wise, it wasn't David Lynch.
Well, he was trying to do David Lynch. That's what he was trying to do.
It felt more like a TNT. The first few episodes felt more like a TNT cop drama.
Well, he was trying to do David Lynch because even he admitted it because they were reading the scripts and like this is like he's trying to be David Lynch. He's trying to be Twin Peaks. Yeah, that was what he was going for.
But I really love Rachel McAdams in that series. She's really good in that, and that made me like appreciate her because before that she's in like a chick flicks, and I've seen that. Oh, she's good, and that was like, oh, she's actually good. Like,
and my buddy said she has the greatest ass he's ever seen in life. She has the greatest ass in human history. So that she got that going for her, which is good, I guess.
There you go. That's all you need.
All you need. If you're a woman, you better have a great ass. You're fucking out.
Damn right.
I don't care about your personality and your job.
Oh, you're successful. Great.
Well, that's great. What's your ass look like?
You're flat-butted.
Fucking frumpy bitch. Get out of here.
No, I really did enjoy that. And
I'm gonna double chug this beer.
Colin Farrell's good in it, and then the girl from Yellowstone is in as well.
Yeah, she's hot. I love that woman. She is just
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn's good.
I had a dream about Vince Vaughn either last night or the night before.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened.
A nice dream.
Did I blow Vince Vaughn?
He loved it. No, I had a moment with Vince Vaughn when I worked at the ArcLight.
Did you blow him?
No, it was close. It was like we
just dropped another viewer, by the way.
There you go. They really wanted to learn about there aren't any more MacBanes. We don't go there.
Luck.
Sorry. If we didn't like the episode, we're not going to talk about it.
It's the Tales from the Crypt. They rarely talk about. Yeah, there's a fucking reason we didn't talk.
Sorry.
Yeah. Now it's just Frank.
No, that was Frank. That's all it was. That one person who stopped watching.
There's still viewers, but
what? I don't believe it. Let's get them off. Let's talk about the Negro problem.
Hold on. Do you remember that gay porn where that guy was like, put it in here and then put it back in my mouth after it's in my ass?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so
pretty much all of them.
Filth. Yeah, and he's like, look at it.
He says, call me son.
Yeah.
Well, anyways. What was I saying?
He bowling balled him in that porn, all 3 holes.
So there aren't any more MacBanes. He kills his uncle with a magical monster who we never see until the end.
It's Zool.
It's basically Zool, but not Zool because it comes at the end and you get to see it in the flesh. And it's like, huh? That noise does not go with that prosthetic look.
Look at all the outfits in this. Everyone's making the costume designer is making a fucking choice in this episode.
He's dressed up as Doctor Who. He's dressed up as an SS officer.
No, he looks like Columbo.
Yeah. Doctor Who and Columbo are going on a journey.
There's a dog here.
Oh my God, look at that ceramic dog.
I bet it's like a Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah, wood panel and that fucking dog.
A wagon. I hate every set and piece of decoration in this entire series.
Is this what the 70s was?
Ugliest show in history.
What a horrible aesthetic period. Like wood paneling and like ceramic dogs and wagons. Like, why?
Where are we?
That is.
We go to space?
Oh my God. Actually, is this the part where he melts?
No. Okay. So the uncle says you have 6 months to get your shit together. Cuts to literally 6 months later. They're all at break. They all get back. The friends are like, hey, it's 6 months later. How you doing? And they have a 6 month break in school?
I don't know.
What school has a 6 month break?
Well, anyways, he's a lazy fuck. No, I never got a job. I'm sorry.
Are you even working now? He's like, yeah, I'm working. He's like, where? Who's paying your salary? I'm working right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a job. Who's paying your salary? Oh, I don't have a job. I'm working. And he does his little thing again.
I'm going to call the bank in the morning and have you erased.
Yeah, and he walks outside in here in his pimp outfit.
Because Pimp Kane. And then there he is, the red eyes.
Zool shows up and kills him. You don't see it because it's
It ripped out his throat. He was attacked by a leper.
This is the cheesiness of Malignant.
Yes.
Which we're just watching right now. We're 4 episodes deep into Oscar Isaac's Moon Knight series.
I don't think I'll ever watch it.
It reminds me of Malignant.
Really? Oh, speaking of that, on HBO Max, watch The Outsider.
Oh, yeah.
Good show. Good miniseries. That was really good.
You told me a while ago.
Yeah, that's a good. I kind of want to rewatch that one. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Then
and your buddy's in it. Patty Constantine's in it.
Oh, shit.
So that's why we talked about it, because you love Patty Constantine.
Shit.
And he's in it. He's featured heavily in
God damn it. We started talking about that and then Dead Man's Shoes.
Get Dead Man's Shoes, yeah.
He's one of those guys where you say something, he sticks in my mind. So those two things. Okay, now I will watch The Outsider. You didn't tell me Patty was in it.
No, I did, but I think that's why we talked about it in the first place was Patty was in it.
If so, I didn't hear that.
You
Patty
didn't remember.
Now
Yeah,
I'm curious.
Oh, no. He's in like the first episode, and then he really takes off in like the last like 4 episodes. He's a big part of the last part.
Oh, man, that guy's great. Well, he's my favorite because Hot Fuzz is one of my favorite movies of all time. And he's fantastic.
He got a mustache. Oh, no.
I know. But when he does the De Niro thing.
Yeah.
In Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
Do you know why they're called the Andes? Because they're both called Andrew. They said you a shop. Stupid. I will never show my wife that movie because she hates it.
What? She doesn't like Hot Fuzz?
No, if she watches it and hates it,
no, she's gone. She's done.
And going in her face.
She's done.
I called her out yesterday. Finally, okay. What were we talking about watching? We'll get to the episode in a second. It was one of my favorite movies. I think it might have been SLC Punk or something on HBO Max. But I'm adding stuff to my list, and I go, "All right, I'm gonna add this. I don't want to watch it with you though." And she's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because when I show you my favorite movies, you hate them." She's like, "No, I don't. Name one." And I go, "Machinist." I can't even think right now. Oh, Shutter Island. I'm blanking right now, but at the time
Big
I listed
Lebowski.
like 7 No, I didn't want to watch that together. I listed like 7 movies, and she's like, "Oh, It Follows." So that's 3.
Oh, that's right. It Follows.
It just keeps going. We've talked about them all on this show, and she's like, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah." And I'm like, "That's why I'm never watching another one of my favorite movies with you. This is not going to happen." At this point, it's like you're crushing my balls into a fine powder, and I don't know your plan.
I sit my son to watch it and he looks at it and he doesn't pay attention to the screen, he's out.
There's a reason I've never sat down and watched Ghostbusters with her. I have watched it with the 4-year-old. She liked it. Although hearing about it before she watched it, she thought the Ghostbusters were bad guys.
Oh, okay.
She's like, "Oh no, the Ghostbusters are here." I'm like, "That's a good thing. They're heroes." And she's like, "No, they're not." I'm like, "They bust ghosts." She didn't understand it.
Well, she's 4.
Now she does. No, I beat it into her. Yeah.
You stupid bitch! This is how it works. Venkman, you dumb bitch. Oh.
You want to be a Venkman, not a Zedmore. You show up early. You get that shit. You're on the ground floor. You don't show up looking for a random job, okay?
You pay the check. You pay me. I'll believe whatever you want. If it's a paycheck, I'll do it.
Don't be Ray. He has to pay.
He's fucking 90. Crazy. He's nuts. We don't want to be
just
Ray.
In the movie, he's got a double mortgage, and he's
in real life. We don't want to be like Ray.
Yeah.
He's
don't
crazy.
Be any of them in real life. One of them's dead. The other 2 are crazy. And then
Ernie Hudson was in The Crow.
Ernie Hudson's fine. He's in The Crow.
He's in The Crow. He's a good part of The Crow. Where he has his hat on.
Airheads.
He keeps his hat on when he's in his underwear. He's in his boxes. Do you wear your hat all night? What was that? Brand Lee sees him.
Yeah.
You still have your hat on.
These will kill you.
That's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
So McBain, his uncle gets killed.
Jansen didn't like it.
That's crazy. That's nuts. I think that would be right up Jansen's alley too. What do I say? I don't even know what Jansen likes. So what would I know? He's a millennial. He don't know anything.
He didn't live through that era.
No,
maybe
he did not.
That's a part of it.
Because I was thinking about that. Remember back in the old days when, like, before the internet, before all these this shit that would come out instantaneously.
Hold on, Phoenix and Dick and Old Man Talk.
You'd have to buy magazines to read about movies that were coming out if they were coming out. Yeah, Fangoria and Cinespace and Cinescape and Entertainment Weekly and Premiere, and then Vanity Fair sometimes would have Hollywood articles.
Premiere was the one I could find in my area.
Premiere was the best one probably. And then you had like Deadline. You had a bunch of movie magazines back in the day. They're all gone. They're all gone now. Even Entertainment Weekly's gone. They're all gone now. And I still have Cinespace somewhere. It was 1994, and it literally has 10 pages of movies that were in development that were going to be released, and like 99% of them have been made to this day. There he is.
It's a yellow screen.
Yeah, look at that. Was that the year of Cage, 1997?
This is 96, July of 96.
Shit, that was The Rock. The Rock era.
And someone ripped out all of the Cage centerfolds.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You dick. You dick.
I bought it for $0.25 at the thrift store. I didn't even look at it. I was
fine.
like, oh, Vanity Fair cover. I gotta get it.
I want to frame just the magazine cover.
Yeah,
All that matters.
You can get that. That's easy.
Okay. MacBanes.
MacBane. So the friends, like you say, he summoned a demon to kill his uncle. And
then
then
they
the
go,
friends.
I hear a scratching. Do you hear that?
Right, yeah.
I only
And
said
then-
that up because it comes into play later.
And then years go by or whatever, and the two friends
Uncle got his throat ripped out.
It becomes the Grudge. It becomes the Grudge. This monster can do whatever it wants.
Oh, that's it.
This monster can be anywhere around the world, show up.
He's in Chad.
There's no rules for this monster.
He goes to fucking Africa.
Yeah.
Think
He went to Africa. And then the friend goes to Africa.
I have a bigger question. Why do they show the friends in the airport? The one's just going to Chad. I don't need to see them go in the airport.
No.
He's in Chad.
I guess they're lovers.
Have you heard anything from Andy yet?
His hair, it's so feathered.
That's the old days, man.
I
That's
wish
the 70s.
he kept his suit from this original. He has a suit in this shot here.
Doctor Who
Fantastic.
cosplay.
Can we see his suit? Damn it, show his suit.
It's got to be the beginning of the episode.
Here it is.
I am. Assiduously.
Where?
They're all wearing suits every
Who
single
pays your
time.
salary?
Oh, you mean do I have a job? No.
Thank you.
No.
He's a college age.
See, that was almost the Homer Simpson delivery. Homer, did you nail the front, board up the front door? Why? Oh, the zombies.
Zombies.
No.
Thanks. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
He reminds me of the guy from Killer Clowns from Outer Space that plays the cop.
I don't. It reminds me of Anthony Zerbe.
At 10:05, you.
Can I see that guy's suit? That's all I care about. There it is. Look at this
Look at
fucking
that. Oh my
thing.
god! Look at that fucking. Well, God, corduroy suit that the guys wear. Oh my god, it's gonna be so
It's
uncomfortable.
almost 70s thing. Both of those guys are
Oh
almost
my god!
Okay, this guy on the left here, I was talking about his
You know they smell of
He's
cigarettes.
got a polyester jacket, a wool jacket, whatever
Look
it
at
is.
that.
He's got this shirt, which is a thick sweater, and then he's got a button up below that. And then he's probably got an undershirt so the buttons don't chafe. So that's 4 layers. That man is making a commitment to fashion, and he's sweating bullets down his leg.
It's got to be an East Coast school, so it's cold. I get it.
Yeah, it's in England because it's Hogwarts.
Yes, exactly. And I love how Joel Grey has the book to his head. He's trying to do the incantation so his uncle can die. Because his uncle says, okay, fuck you, I'm leaving. Pretty much, okay, you failed. I'm going to take you out of the will.
Yeah. It cuts to 6 months or however long later. I don't know. It doesn't really tell you at this point. But their uncle's dead. He has money. They reveal that he's staying at his ancestors' estate, which is the MacBane fortune or MacBane Manor
in Salem, Massachusetts.
Like slave quarters or the witch quarters or something like that.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
It's another overdressed furniture set. It's horribly disgusting looking, like fucking everything except the buddy's apartment here.
Looks
like
a normal apartment.
Yeah, it looks like a normal apartment. It's not like Victorian furniture to the max. It's not paintings every 3 feet. It's not wallpaper floor to ceiling. It's just an apartment. And he hears scratching at the door, checks it a couple times, nothing there. Has a flashback of the doors scratching back when his uncle was killed. Locks the door, sits down, has a phone conversation because he gets a note and that says like check on your buddy, and he calls and he's like, hey, Mrs. my friend's mom, I got a weird feeling about blah blah blah. And she goes, here, oh, a leopard? What?
I think it's did you say jaguar?
He says leopard.
Is it leopard? A leopard.
I was taking real-time notes here. So terrible danger if you stop.
Oh my god.
So terrible danger if you know blah 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 where he is. Blah blah blah. Okay. So let's hear the phone conversation.
Mr. Standish? This is Ellie Green. I'm a friend of Mickey's. I'm sure you'd know me if you saw me.
You that redhead piece of
You
shit.
ginger fuck. What do you want?
All nothing to do with you, son.
I love his apology to the grieving mother here in a second.
Yeah.
Listen, I heard this isn't something
I'm so sorry. Bye.
silly, but I just gotta... What?
A leopard.
Oh.
I'm pausing it for YouTube.
His reaction is amazing.
A leopard?
Oh my god. The
Flashback again.
A leopard.
His throat. I love his. I'm so sorry. Sorry, bye.
His throat.
It's more like he's apologizing for calling than he is about the loss of her
Right,
son.
yeah. A leopard.
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry. Bye. Whatever.
And,
hey, he's got a cat on his
He
little coffee
does.
table there.
He does.
Another
What's the
ceramic animal.
It's a lion.
That fucking 70s aesthetic. Because I remember my aunt had that. My great aunt had that ceramic shit laying around. And I'm like, who fucking thought this was cool?
Who thought giant lamps back then were cool? I remember that shit from when I was a kid. Now lamps are like sleek. You want the IKEA,
Right, yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Slugenhauser or whatever it's called. Like
Right.
It's a sleek thing that you can't see. I just want illuminating light coming from the heavens.
Yeah.
You want something, in the 80s were like, I want the Hindenburg of light in my house. That lamp, the table's only that strong because it's made out of like fucking mahogany, so it can hold the lamp.
Yes. And is that an ass? That giant ashtray next to his phone? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it is. It looks
The
like
old
it's full
days?
cocaine and a heroin needle.
The good old days.
It's a heroin needle. But the table also had to hold a 75-pound bronze statue of a lion, or whatever that is.
Another ceramic fucking panther.
But he goes, okay, I want to fast forward a little bit here. Because he hears a scratching, and he knows at this point his friend just got killed by a leopard. His uncle was killed by a wild animal. His throat was torn from his face, like Patrick Swayze showed up. What happened? Oh, I hear scratching, just like I did then. He's putting it together. You're watching it in real time, and he goes, "There's something out there. Oh my god! I just locked the door for a reason." Cut to him walking out in the fucking hallway, like. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I like how he runs down the stairs, though.
I'm gonna stop sharing. I don't want to get cut off by YouTube.
The way he leaps down the stairs, though, when he's running from this monster.
Okay.
He's very good at it. He's like the best stair stepper I've ever seen.
No, the girl in the next episode is even better.
Oh, because
when she's flying, she is like back of the heel on the stair edge, and I was like, how are you not falling? Because she's in slow motion. I'm like, oh, like waiting, and she's just like, I'm like, oh, good for her.
Don't even remind me of that episode.
Okay, let's watch. This is him terrified of the animal he knows is out in the hallway.
Right.
And I was like, oh, he's gonna hide. He's taking off his tie. He's loosening it a bit. He's grabbing something. Might be a gun. Who knows? He's terrified. He's terrified. He knows
a leopard.
And he holds the door shut, terrified of the scratching that he hears. And cut to him casually walking down the hallway with his wife.
He's with a suitcase.
And I was like, oh! I lost my mind when I was watching this earlier. I'm like, they cut some shit out right there. I was so angry.
It had to be like the next day. Like
It must have been. They needed something like him sleeping for a second. Like, oh shit, I gotta go to work.
No, he's got the couch. He takes his green, ugly couch and leans it against the door in that little hallway. So nothing can get in.
If you don't have the footage, cut to an alarm clock going bloop, to change of the morning hour, 6:05 a.m. And
go to exterior shot of the
right?
hotel. Yeah.
You can solve this in 4 seconds.
No.
You don't even need to do it on set. You can do it. Here's my alarm clock. Oh, throw that in.
Right, yeah.
Done and done. He looks like, oh my.
I'm fine. That was just a some gas I had. I'm fine.
Look at him. Watch him walk down this hallway.
Look.
He's looking over his shoulder, but he's still walking outside.
It looks like he's gonna break into song.
He's hiding that thing that they. Oh man, I just realized I'm in over my head here in this joke. Sound of Music.
Yes, there you
Van,
go.
Van Camp. Van Camp.
Sure.
Yeah, he's hiding stuff from the Nazis.
Running from the Nazis.
I'm angry at this episode now. Okay, so what happens then?
He skips down the stairs, and he gets into he gets into this weird.
Oh,
he gets trapped in this room.
I just remembered something.
Yes.
Sorry, I know I asked you to finish, but I just remembered that when he gets home, who is delivering him a package? Mark fucking Hamill.
Was it?
Oh,
I didn't notice.
Was it?
I didn't see it. Yeah, go back and see that. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't even notice that.
Oh, I was like, that's fucking Mark Hamill. Okay, watch this.
Your wife? No, that's me.
Oh my God, it's Mark Hamill.
What's your name?
It's Mark fucking Hamill.
Francis. So what are you looking at?
Wow.
See you, Francis.
And that's it.
I'm gonna be a bigger star than you.
Have fun with your mediocrity. In I'll be 5 years. I'm rich as shit.
I almost died in a car accident.
A motorcycle accident.
Whatever.
Even worse is my point. They'll find a way to explain my fucked up face. Ah!
Well, I read in the making of Empire, Mark Hamill talked to George, and he goes, "What would have happened if I didn't make it? Like I would have died in that accident. What would you have done?" Oh, we would have written like your cousin of Skywalker came out. We would have figured it out. He was like
Leia's story.
That's fine. We would have written you out. We would have figured it out. Basically. Oh, thanks, George.
Oh, great, George. Thank you.
I'm so important to this franchise.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he asked the question.
That's true. I'm sure George was probably fucking with him.
It's like if you ask your wife or girlfriend, "What happens if I die?"
Right. Yeah.
The answer you give is, "I'd be so grief struck, and my rest of my life would be ruined. I'd be staring in I'd have to go to sanitarium like the girl in the episode." In reality, it'd be like, oh, like 3 years, 4 years. We got kids. It's different. If you don't have any kids, 6 months.
Right. Yeah.
With kids, I got to focus on them. It's really hard to meet people and keep that shit going. 7 years. I'm married again.
Yeah. You're going to have me stuffed. I'm going to be on this couch for the rest of your life.
That's why I don't ask my wife what would happen if I died.
Yes.
Because I don't want to hear the reality of what would happen.
And she would say, "Well, I'd have to sell your Blu-ray collection in a garage sale. Your Ghostbuster stuff. I try to sell it at the garage sale, but it might be worth more. Maybe I'll sell it on eBay, but I don't know how to do that stuff. If I was going to give it away to the local church,
I'll burn it.
Let's burn it. Maybe I have a burn bucket. Let's put it in there.
I spent most of your inheritance on an incinerator. Just burn it.
There goes everything you ever owned.
Right in the fucking garbage.
I don't want to be reminded of our love, so I burnt it all.
Can you really call it love?
Well, our relationship,
our knowing of each other,
our partnership in the business of life.
We're two ships passing in the night. Let's be honest.
I'm
just like sitting there like,
you're the Batwing, I'm the invisible jet. We're just kind of on our own now.
Yeah,
it's like I didn't think I could have another Batman after Keaton, but I made do with Christian Bale and it came out all right.
Yeah.
It took time.
We are getting a Keaton Batman in a movie. I thought I was right on that. You said it was this TV show, but it is going to be in the Flash.
No, it's in the movie. It's in the Flashpoint movie. Yeah. That's the only selling point of that movie because nobody likes Ezra Miller. Nobody has seen that movie for Ezra Miller. They're seeing it for Michael Keaton. That's the only real that's going to be
successful. About Ezra Miller.
And he's going to be done too because he just got busted again. So he's done in Hawaii. Did you see the tape?
No.
The body cam footage came out. He's a dick. Like he's just a piece of shit. The officer says, "Sir." Excuse me, sir. He goes, "Don't call me sir. I'm a non-binary, blah, 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 blah. You can refer to me as they, their," like his pronouns. And the cop goes, "Okay, I was just trying to be respectful." "Well, you're not. Then if you call me him again, I'm going to take it as defamation." Like he's a piece of shit. Like he's just the worst. he's a piece of shit. And Warner Brothers are going to fire him. That's what's going to happen because they know he's a mess and nobody likes him, and he's going to be a bomb to the DC empire. They need to get rid of his ass. Just like Amber Heard.
As a cop, I just go, shut the fuck up, sir.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about you as a person. You as a person are just something I have to deal with right now.
You are going to jail for assault. We're out here because you were beating somebody. We're here to arrest you because of assault.
I don't want to hear that you're multiple people. You're not a they. Shut the fuck up. All right?
I'm a non-binary. Your words are evil and they hurt.
I don't care either way how you
use your proper pronouns or I'll die.
Your pronouns should only matter to yourself. You can't expect anyone else to know or care.
No.
And that's when the new generation is just fucked.
Oh, they're done.
Good luck getting someone else to care, especially nowadays.
No, reality's a brick wall, and you're going to hit it head
first. They pretend like they care.
They ain't going to feel good.
That's it, and that's as far as it goes. Okay, Ernie MacBanes. If you want to call yourself whatever, I don't give a shit.
So Mark Hamill's in this.
Mark Hamill,
which I was like,
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, no, you know what? I think subliminally, I was like, is that Mark Hamill? I just forgot. Because this episode
the
went
second
on for
goes,
20 minutes.
I got a package for you. It says it's so whiny. I was like, that's fucking Mark Hamill. And then I was like, I just found out before we started recording because I started pulling up the IMDb.
Right,
and I'm like, that's Mark Hamill. It was him. Great.
I was in a Night Gallery episode. Watch. I'm going to Tashi Station to watch Night Gallery. Oh, shut up. I wish that Jedi would have killed you when you were a kid.
Yeah. So, yeah, Mark Hamill's in this for some reason.
Pretty good.
Now, finish the plot.
So he gets attacked, and then magically the monster goes away. He goes to see. Well, he passes out. He wakes up. He's fine. And then he goes to Joel Grey, and Joel Grey says, "Look, I'm sorry. I called it back to save your life because it killed our other friend. Because I let this demon loose, and now." He wants to just kill everything, and I can't stop him. I have to stop him, and I'm going to bring him here and send him here and face him. So Joel Grey is going to turn into there it is. Joel Grey is going to turn into a good guy. And
it was this visual is effective when you just see this, and it's the hands, and it pulls apart the bars, and it throws them apart, and that actually kind of worked. The problem is they cut to the victim, and it's like. Bread.
Yeah, he's losing
bread.
His shit.
He's like, he passes out
like a pussy.
Kind of effective. I won't say effective.
No, not with those hands shaking like that. And he just goes to sleep. That's it.
You get the dream underwater filter, and he's like,
there you go. I shit myself
next to the fridge.
What's that smell? Oh God, it's
the fridge that if you leave the dump, kids will lock themselves inside of and die.
That's the fridge from It.
Yeah.
In the book, It.
What am I looking at here?
What's this?
Air vent so kids don't die in the dump.
Air vent. Yeah. That's the fridge that Indiana Jones jumped in to escape a nuclear blast.
Oh no, that wouldn't have worked because it would have killed him.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Can't have a vent in there. And yeah, he lives like we were getting to. He talks to the friend. The friend also says, "I'm living at the MacBane estate because I wanted to get in touch with my ancestors because I found those 10 pages that were ripped out of the book.
Right.
I did the incantation before I finished why it was a bad idea to do that incantation. It's only 10 pages, dude. You're 40 years old. Finish the 10 pages. Well, I know you're supposed to be 19, but you're double that. Read the 10 pages, then do it. You're gonna kill someone who you're related to. You have 6 months to do this. Read the 10 pages, dude. He had 6 months to read the 10 pages.
Well, didn't he say that he burns the 10 pages because he thought that would
after he did it?
After he reads it, and he realizes, because this thing just wants to keep killing once it's released. It just doesn't stop.
Yes, it's the point of it is it'll keep killing. If you
everyone you know,
if you keep so you can keep going. This guy, kill that guy. It'll kill him. You run out of people, it's gonna kill you.
Right.
And which is why he goes, never mind, don't kill my friend here at the end. He already gave up the guy in Chad.
And he wants to eat. Yeah.
Don't kill that guy. He's my friend.
Come after me.
And then he started clawing at him.
Yes.
I'll show the monster in a second, but I thought that was the back of the friend. And I'm like, oh, he just kills the friend anyway. And it cuts to the friend standing there going, oh, and I'm like, oh, the editing is terrible.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh, I guess
and
I thought it was across the room.
They do that flash red again too at the end when going back and forth between everybody. It's really annoying.
He's wearing this fucking like scarf. It's so ugly. Everything is ugly in this.
It is aesthetically displeasing, the whole thing, yeah.
So this is the manor. I want to show the beginning when they show the whole set.
He's got this giant like globe in the middle with ugly carpet over carpet. I think it's wood carpet.
Look at this set.
Remco's set.
God, it's so gross though. Everything is so overly decorated. I hate it. I hate the night gallery.
You get ceramic cats everywhere.
Okay, so it gets to this eventually. They keep talking. They show the creature.
Has ever known since the creation of man, formed into the epitome of everything that is evil in that jealousy.
It's Zool. There is no Jaina here. There's only
it throws his friend across the room.
It does. Okay, so but he was just by the door. So I imagine this is like 3 squares, 3 feet away from the door, right?
Right.
Yeah, right there. So 5 total. This is the epitome of all the hatred and jealousy combined into a sentient being.
It's all our hatred and jealousy of the night gallery in a human being.
Yes.
In one shot.
And it'll give you a seizure if you keep watching.
That's so annoying.
It looks like a Queens of the Stone Age album cover. What the fuck am I looking at?
Oh, God.
It's terrible.
Over and over again.
Okay, there we go. I finally got a pause where it's not on the red.
It looks like your standard witch, but it's not a witch. It's really terrible. It's really bad. Actually, isn't it the same thing from the John Aston episode? It's almost the same.
I was thinking that as well. At the same
almost
time.
The same makeup.
If you're not a fan of Queens of the Stone Age, here's why I bring that up. I want to show Queens of the Stone Age album covers now. They're always red.
Boop doop boop boo doo 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 doo.
This is the joke I was going for. They're always this.
Yes.
You get the joke now? All right. Is there more? Oh, God, there's more. This keeps going.
They like red. They got red on you.
Yeah.
Look at that. Lots of red.
Okay, that's the joke I was going for.
I want something.
Most of our viewers are going to be 19 and don't know who they are.
Well, get a fucking pair of balls and listen to Queens of Stone Age.
They're great.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl played drums on the Songs for the Deaf album.
Yeah. They do an interesting rendition of Yellow Brick Road on the Elton John record. That record, or I think it's Yellow Brick Road. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but it was interesting. It was a pretty good take on it. Were you just doing cocaine? Were you getting the snort?
Yes.
Oh, Nick Cage gasp.
Songs for the Deaf is a legit great album. Jack Black's on there. A lot of people are on there, but it's like you're playing.
What? Yeah,
you go between the radio for each song.
Yeah.
You hear like Spanish radio, and it like they catch the next song, and it's great. Dave Grohl plays drums.
I like Queens of Stone Age a lot.
Yeah, good. And the next album's good too. I'll be honest, I have not listened to a lot of their music before that album, the one I mentioned. Don't really care for it, but I need to do it a second listen to. I think I would like it the second time around. Lullaby, whatever that's called, is good. It's good. Anyway, this is the monster we're dealing with. The eternal beast who has glowing red eyes like Zool and kills people. And those are the claws. Look like they're made out of paper mache. It looks like a Ghostbusters behind the scenes thing.
It's not even that good.
No.
This is like
12 years earlier.
Yeah. What do you want?
Yeah.
Go back to the slime you went.
It's like they put a witch face on a guy.
Yes.
Inhabited before Jet and I.
Okay,
This
here's
is-
where I get
this
confused with who's killed.
This is all. This is almost the end of Exorcist 3. I believe in bile. I believe in death.
Yeah. Only that movie's amazing.
Yes, this is not so amazing.
I didn't even hear you say Exorcist 3. I just heard you say the quote. That's
That's
all
what
you need.
Especially doing the
George
George
Scott.
George C. Scott voice.
Yeah.
Ah! I don't
My
care.
wife has a carp in the bathtub. Can't stand the look of it. I waited until at night to go to the bathroom until I was asleep.
And the priest killed himself in real life.
Oh, fun.
He was a good actor. He's in a bunch of stuff.
He's fun in that movie.
You gotta watch Ninth Configuration. That's a pretty interesting movie. That was the only other movie that he directed. What's his name?
Blatt?
Peter Blatley. Yeah,
William Peter Blatt.
William Peter Blatt. He directed 3 movies, and that was the first one or second one. I can't remember.
That's why I say we're a good combo, because I can't think of names, you have it. You
Yeah.
can't think of names, I have it.
Yeah.
It's a good compliment. All right.
Yeah.
You shall have this one.
Okay, now that I'm watching this again and paying full attention, I see that he's not there. Okay. That's
the night gallery enthusiast would be like, "That's why you don't like to show. You don't pay attention.
Okay.
You fucking idiot."
At that last second, I wasn't. I was confused by the editing, but now I understand.
Well, I knew he did that because he did it to save his friend. He's doing it to seal the circle.
I also had to rewind, and I was like, "Oh, so
because that's why his friend says there are no more MacBanes, because once MacBane breaks the circle, it's done, and there are no more MacBanes after him. So he closes it."
They were talking about his ancestor who unleashed this beast.
Yes,
Didn't realize what he unleashed, and he goes, "Soon there aren't any more MacBanes." He gives it a title.
Yeah,
and apparently he already came in a lady before he did his thing. This guy didn't, so there literally aren't any at this point.
There aren't many MacBanes. Why would you shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane?
Perhaps he's wondering why you would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
I'm telling you, when I saw that IMAX
You
prologue,
think you're in charge.
that was way bad voiceover. It was not. You couldn't hear it. It was inaudible. You could not hear it.
That's why they changed it.
That's why. And Nolan said he didn't. He totally did, because this was the comparative.
See the original footage.
Yeah. So the Lord cared about me, so I wore the mask.
There's people going,
huh? Like I couldn't.
Are you
understand
speaking IKEA? I
could not understand a word he said. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what he's saying. That can't be in the movie, right? Wow. But they changed it. They made it audible.
The audience is right.
Yes. And I think nobody wants to admit it, but yes, I could not understand Bane in the first cut of that. Like, no way. It was
I saw
not
the first
happening.
trailer, and I remember being like,
No. That's not really Mr. Bane.
Your butter?
Your body.
So you know what I'm saying now because you've seen the movie 1,000 times.
Did you ever see the College Humor one where it was when they talked about him fucking when she sticks the knife
holes in a surprising order.
In a surprise what order? She's a slut. She's dirty.
Yeah, it's Pete Holmes as Batman.
And it's Paul Giamatti as Bane. And who knows who the girl was? Some actress, but I don't think she was anybody famous.
No,
she did stuff, but
I know who she
wasn't Paul Giamatti.
Well, she's not a Patton Oswalt as the Penguin.
Yeah, Penguin was Patton Oswalt. Yeah.
Do you know what death is?
And then
Let's go to sleep. Goodbye.
Did you see the one where he fights the clown?
Oh yeah,
where it was just a clown from the
guy that plays the clown is the
Who are you?
Commissioner Gordon.
What? No, I'm sorry. Stop hitting me.
I'm Sprinkles. Ah!
That was. Where is she? Who? Oh, he keeps beating him. Oh, it was good.
Yeah, the Pete Holmes sketches are great.
Those were funny. That was of its time.
Yeah, I
don't
still
think. Yeah, they were the College Humor. That's what it was. College Humor. Now I think they're defunct too. I think everybody's like that era is all done. All those guys don't work anymore. They're doing something else. I don't even know Funny. I don't think Funny or Die exists anymore either.
No, I think those are Funny or Die sketches, weren't they?
No, it's College Humor.
Was it?
It says College Humor on them.
Oh,
Yeah, Funny or Die came after that, and then they were gone. Like they're not even around
What
anymore.
was Will Ferrell's thing?
That was Will Ferrell's thing, and then it became an HBO show, and it just got canceled and never happened. Nothing ever came out of that. But I guess Will Ferrell and Adam McKay don't get along anymore, so they don't do anything together. Something happened; they had a falling out.
Who?
So, Adam McKay and Will Ferrell. They had a big falling out.
Oh,
that's why they don't work together anymore. I didn't know that.
Well, Adam
until
McKay
recently.
is real serious.
Yeah, kind of. This movie's still goofy.
He's trying
satirical.
to be serious. He's
Right,
trying to
yeah.
be way too political, and
He's trying to be like he's smarter than he is. It's like, dude, you're not Kurt
Big Short.
Vonnegut.
Then we got the.
I like the Big Short. Big Short's good. Yeah,
but that's the path he's going down.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And Will
yeah.
Ferrell's like, I don't give a shit, man.
I loved the Big Short. I hated Vice.
I did not see it.
I thought it was so bad. It was so annoying. It's just like, oh God, this is so bad. It's just there's a scene where they're doing Shakespeare, like it turns into a Shakespeare play, and it's like, oh God, you don't write that good, Adam McKay. It's not funny or interesting. It just sounds like a bad high school, some high school kid trying to do a Shakespeare play. It was bad. It was just like, oh God, really? They're doing this?
That sounds like fun.
It was just terrible. It was just like, ugh.
Speaking of terrible, there aren't any more McBanes, and
McBain.
The friend lives is the point.
Yes, and he goes, "There's no more McBanes."
At least, yeah, because the janitor or his butler shows up.
His janitor, Mr. McBain. Well, did you think it was the same butler from Spider-Man 3, who was Bill Paxton's dad?
The guy that has that really long, sappy,
he's not in any movie before that, and he shows up to be the most important character in the trilogy.
He has like an 8-minute speech. I met your father when he saved my life, and it's like
your father.
I forgot about that until right now.
I tended to his wounds, and your father was the Green Goblin, and he was psychotic, but he still loved you, Harry, and he wanted you to have friends. Actor. It's really bad. And he didn't he was old and he didn't know what he was saying because they showed like the behind the scenes stuff. He forgets every other line, so they had to tell him his lines off camera. It's really bad.
They got the fuck.
And that was Bill Paxton's dad.
Really?
That's Bill Paxton's father.
Oh, don't tell me that, man.
That's Bill Paxton's dad. That's what I learned. Yeah, that was. I guess he used to be an actor. So I guess he was an actor. I don't know. And I think that was in his declining years, and maybe because Bill Paxton worked with Sam Raimi on Simple Plan, they were like buddies. He said, "Hey, can you give my dad some work? He feels weak. He feels bad right now. He needs a job."
I just remember my reference. Marlon Brando and the Island of Dr. Moreau had it.
Yes,
because he didn't read the script.
Yes, well, he did that in all of his movies, not just on
Dr.
Moreau. Yeah.
He didn't read scripts.
No, he didn't care. He didn't give a fuck. He was done.
How many islands can I buy? How many islands can I buy with this?
Hey, Bart, how'd you like to deliver 10,000 Big Macs to Marlon Brando's island? When Bart was a courier?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I started watching The Simpsons again because it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus. Yeah. But they edit those, so watch out. They edit some of them. They cut out shit.
Well, I told you I had to go in and select special features to find out a way to make it 4x3.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, fuck you for making me you should have to do it the other way around. I watched the first 5 episodes and I'm like, this is so pan and scan.
Be wary.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus is introducing the parent lock where you can block certain things from kids. And I think they haven't fixed it yet. So I think some people were saying that it might put a lock on you if you want to watch something that's rated R. So you have to go into the settings and change everything.
There's nothing rated R on Disney Plus.
Not yet. It's coming. All the stuff that's coming.
No, because they have all the rated R shit in Hulu.
Yeah, but Hulu I think is going to get fused into Disney Plus because Hulu doesn't need to exist.
Hulu needs to exist for certain sports. They're live.
Is that what it is?
Live streaming, yeah.
They'll probably just make a sports streaming.
Hulu is spending
ESPN. They own ESPN. It would just be ESPN streaming.
Hulu Sports, because they have all the commercials. They are spending a ton of money on advertising because I watch a lot of basketball.
Well, sure, yeah.
So I don't think they're going to fold that company name.
No, Hulu's
it's recognizable.
Yeah. For some reason, the 4 big ones are what? Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, Disney Plus, and that's really it. Amazon. Yes, I said Amazon.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. I
No,
don't
so,
even think about Amazon Plus or Amazon.
You forget
whatever it's
about
called.
it. Yeah, you forget about that one.
And I watch, and I'm like, oh yeah, we do.
And they
have
actually, Amazon's got the better stuff. I mean,
that. I want to
their
watch Man in
movies-
the High Castle.
Yeah, their movies and shows are
They
a
have
little bit
their
better.
Jack Reacher show,
Jack Reacher show was fine. It was fun.
and they have the Jack Ryan show.
That one I was bored. I didn't watch that one.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
So Jansen recommended the shit out of that, but he won't watch The Crow because he doesn't like it.
Wait, he liked the Jack Ryan show?
He did.
Well, they're canceling it. It's got one more season. I think it's done because Krasinski is going to go and do Marvel movies now, probably.
He won't admit it though. I
he
don't
won't
want to hear
admit it.
anything about the new movie,
Oh,
Doctor Strange.
well, it's going to be on Disney Plus in like 3 weeks, so just wait.
That's what I'm waiting for.
It'll be on Disney Plus for 45 days.
Dude,
That's how it works now.
Getting a weekend to go to, or a day off to go to the theater is a
Yeah, I
fucking
bet.
hassle right now. So
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
I will wait for Disney Plus.
Well, I guess they're saying Top Gun 2 is the best movie of the year. Like more than a few people are saying it's actually surprisingly amazing. Like not good, amazing. Like they're saying
Keep in mind, people also said about the first one, which fucking sucked.
no, they say it's better, way better than the first one.
It
They
has
said
a-
it
oh,
mocks. No, comes out this weekend.
It can't be that great.
I've heard everybody has said
No, but
surprisingly amazing.
you and I will watch it and go, it was okay.
Probably, yeah.
Because
But we're cynical.
No, I'm not. I also give credit where credit's due.
Sure, yeah.
I'm not cynical when I watch it. I'm cynical ahead of time.
Yes.
When I watch it, I go, oh, that actually is. Like I'm honest.
I
I'll
can give the benefit
credit.
of the doubt. Yeah, yeah.
But it has Tom Cruise.
Yes.
It's a Top Gun sequel, which
Yes.
I do not like the first one.
I know.
Do not give
I
a
don't-
shit.
I don't either.
And then it's about like flying around. I don't give a shit.
No, I'm telling you, they said it's not what you think. Like,
I
that's
just
the
thought
thing.
of this for the first time right now.
Yeah.
This opens the door for a little actor with cheetah blood to walk in to a set and go, "Hey, maybe
Tiger
it's
Blood.
time for Hot Shots Part 3."
It's a Tiger's Blood.
Part 3.
He had his opportunity when he was in the height of Tiger's Blood. And
No,
he didn't do it.
this is the opportunity.
This
Another
is
Top
not
Gun movie.
No, maybe Platoon, but not Hot Shots.
No, well, the second Hot Shots they have that. I loved you in Platoon.
No, I
Wall
Loved You in Wall
Street. I love you in
yeah.
Wall Street.
Yeah, that's classic.
That's all.
That's good stuff.
Now it's I loved you in
The West Wing.
Yeah, West Wing, or Two and a Half Men, or something like that.
Forget it. No, he's
They need Joe Estevez. I loved you in Werewolf.
on the werewolf.
I love you in Soul Taker.
Soul Taker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
We just cut our audience down to 3 people.
No one cares. All right, let's call it a night on this one.
Yeah,
we're all done with
I
MacBanes.
gave it a 4.
I'm going to agree with you.
You said that before I even gave my score.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's 4. You're
What do
right.
you really give it?
I was going to give it a 5, but 4 is fine.
Okay, so you're one higher than me,
Yeah, I'll give it for Mark Hamill cameo,
which you didn't know existed.
which I didn't realize you told me.
I'm amazed I caught the Mark Hamill, not you.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Then again, I don't fast forward. You do.
I didn't fast forward. I just glazed over.
Did you fast forward through any of these episodes tonight?
I did not. I promise. I promise I did not. I did not do that.
I will say this, and
I wanted to.
I really
but
appreciate
didn't.
when you don't fast forward because
Right, yeah.
I don't want to fast forward at all.
Yeah. Well, I just put them all in a row. I watched them all like
Oh my
Hell's
God.
Bells, this one, and then Haunting.
I just saw how long we're talking about this episode. Let's end.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Until next time. In the meantime, next episode of The House. I'm Phoenix West.
Get the cat.
So long, citizens, living dead girl.
Demonoid phenomenon.
I heard that song today.
Yeah, listen to it on my bike.
It's always when I leave the grocery store. I go to Fry's by my house, and I leave, and I hear.
There's a Fry's by your store, by your house.
Yeah,
Fry's, like the music store.
No, Fry's grocery.
Oh, that's what
Fry's food and drug store.
Oh my God, I've never heard. That must be a Phoenix thing. I've never heard of that.
But they have, Fry's Electronics, stuff like that.
Yeah, well, Fry's Express out of business. They don't exist anymore.
Yeah,
they're long gone.
They do out here.
Are they still around?
I think it is. It looks like an Egyptian tomb out here.
Okay, yeah, because they're all closed up in California. They all went out of business. The one in Burbank's gone.
I
San
haven't
Diego's
been there in a
gone.
few years, but so they may be closed. But let me look it up.
I think they're closed. They went out of business. I'm pretty sure they're done.
Find out.
Fry's is
Fry's
done.
Electronics Air in Phoenix is officially over.
Yeah.
It closed February 23rd. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, they're both closed.
Oh.
They were both like really cool stores, but
they were.
So long. Fuck the Night Gallery. It's terrible. I hate it. If you like it, hate you. Hate you, bro. Bye.
I don't understand how you like it.
You got 2 words to say to Night Gallery fans.
Fuck and you.
There you go. Thank you.
You can have 2.
My diehard.
I need a comment on these fans. I'll give you 2. Fuck and you. No pictures, you pinko bitch. Oh, classic.
I'm glad you took my bait there. Thank you.
Yes, very good.
When I do setups for Frank, he's like,
"Oh,
I'm like,
this is Frank. I want to be able to get the setup done."
Something like him. I want to bitch about Frank, even though I know he's watching.
Yeah,
oh, we have 2 viewers right now. One of them is certainly Frank.
That's
why I'm mentioning your name and complaining about you, because I know you're watching and not saying a fucking word. Even though I said in the comments, we hate Frank. He did not comment.
No,
we still hate Francis.
I was taking care of Jackson. I had to babysit tonight because Molly went out, or whatever her name is.
No, Missy.
Missy went
What
out.
is her real name?
Yeah.
I haven't heard if Frank got my packages or not.
He had to have. If I got it, he had to have gotten it.
Well, you're way closer than he is.
Yeah, but he probably got another 4 days. The mail works pretty fast. I'd be surprised. They're pretty decent.
I sent them out on.
It depends on his neighborhood post office.
When did I send them out?
I don't know. I can't remember. It was on the wrong doorstep, but whatever. I got it.
What do you mean?
Well, because they put in the house in the front, and I live in the house in the back, so that's why.
Is there a letter I missed, or did I put out did I put your address correctly?
You know, I can't remember. I threw away the box, but it doesn't
Whatever
matter.
you sent me in the text in our chat.
Yeah, that's fine. I got it. It's fine. They sometimes they'll do that. They don't read it all. They just put it in the front because it's easier for them to do that. That's why they do it. But I'll be moving there, so I'll be there shortly. No, we're getting the fucking place painted next week, and then we're getting the floors done June 1st. I'll be probably moving in there June 7th. I'll be starting putting stuff.
Yada yada.
The poor woman.
You're out here in Arizona shortly.
Well, that might happen too in 4 years. I don't know.
2 years. No, it's 4 years.
I think 2 to 4 years. I don't know.
It's never happened.
We might buy something. If we buy property there, I'll be moving there. That'll be my gig.
You gotta
That's
have
my
a
gig.
At least have a trip out here.
No, I'm going to. I need to go see Arizona. We're going to do that.
You could have said me, but okay, cool.
I can just fly out to fair, but we're not looking at Phoenix. We're looking.
I'll say this: I'll take the leap. I want to see you.
Yeah, I'll be going.
I'll take the man leap there.
No, that's fine.
I want to see you. It doesn't be 4 years.
No.
We haven't seen each other in 15 years.
Yeah, no, I'm going to come out before that. Yeah. No, I was going to come out anyway. Yeah.
He still won't say I want to see you.
I want to see you and the family.
He won't say it.
I want to hang out with your kid. We're gonna have a good time.
You're like my dad.
We're gonna play video games.
Can you talk about the past, emotion, sir?
Nope. No, that's for faggots.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. I can't love.
You're a bad son for not calling me. Why didn't you call me? I don't know you. That's what it's like.
How come I wasn't invited to your wedding?
I don't know you.
Because I don't know you.
It's for close family only. I'm your fucking son. What did I just say?
I don't know you.
That's literally my dad.
Oh, wow. Well, does your mom still live in Michigan, or?
Yeah, she's coming out in a couple weeks.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, she hasn't seen the baby yet, has she?
He saw the baby when he was born.
When he was born. Okay. Yeah.
She hasn't seen him as an actual person yet. Because right now he's fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen my nephews in 2 years. Because of the COVID thing,
Your nephew's fucking adorable, man.
I know. I just talked to him today. They were my brother called
God
me.
damn you, half Japanese girls!
Oh, they're cute.
Get
They're
me
ridiculous.
every time. Weezer.
He was eating strawberries.
He's adorable.
He just got over COVID. They had COVID real bad over there.
Yeah.
And the problem with Roy though, he has bad fevers. He gets seizures. So we're just like,
oh
ugh.
shit, man.
We had he has really bad high fevers, and you got to ice down. You got to ice bath him because he gets like real bad. I think
based on temperature.
Yeah, his fever. He gets bad fevers, and that's happened a few times. So he can get sick, and my brother gets sick too. So they're sickly. He needs to get that. He needs to eat more beef. Get him eating more steak. I said you got to eat more steak. Get some beef in him.
Get that Kobe steak.
Get that protein going.
In Japan, get some.
Yeah,
steak.
Get some good shit going. But he's good. He's better.
He's eating enough squid eyes. Leave him alone.
No more of that fish shit. Not that sushi shit.
No, but that kid's adorable, man.
Yeah, he's cute. He's ridiculous.
And I can tell you're in love with him because you just shared him without any comments.
Well, my mother said, "Put these on Facebook." I said, "Okay."
No, but
I think no,
you still did it. I'm like, yeah.
No, I used to put my nephew is prettier than your son or stuff like that to people with babies.
Yeah,
I said my nephew's.
But it's been a while since you do that.
Yeah. Well, I haven't. Yeah, I don't really show off because some people think it's my son. I'm like, no, I don't have any kids. No. Did you have a kid? No.
That picture you shared was adorable.
I'm not into the Asian persuasion.
He's having a fucking ball there in the garden or whatever he's
his eye. Yeah. It was funny. No, they're tiny though. He needs to grow up. He needs to get bigger.
How old is he?
They're small. Well, he's like 2017 he was born.
I was gonna say he looks 4, but he's 5.
He'll be 5.
So my daughter's about to turn 5 here.
He's gonna be in like I think May something, late May 29th, maybe.
Oh fuck you! That's my birthday.
Maybe
you can't.
Oh shit! Is it May 29th? Oh fuck! I get your box to you then. I get that in the mail
tomorrow.
Oh, you're gonna have you got a nice box coming.
Write a note down, man.
I got a bigger box, and I'm gonna put more shit in it. So I'm gonna take
I like bigger boxes, man.
From the first box into a bigger box.
Shit.
So it'll be better.
So it's gonna be Dick box 3 and 4 in one box.
You're gonna be very happy with this box because it's gonna be something that I couldn't sell. So I'm just gonna give it to you because I couldn't get rid of it.
That's all your boxes so far.
Pretty much, but no, I got some stuff for you directly. That I was like, oh no, this is Steve. I gotta give Steve this specifically. Yeah. One of them's one of these.
Oh no!
I got one of those. I think you got one
I
of
never
those.
realized that's what that was.
Yeah, you got one of those coming to you.
You realize it's this big on my screen.
Yeah, it's right.
I never realized it was the Duff Man.
Yes, it's Surly.
Duff Gardens.
It's Surly. Shut up. Shut up.
Oh my god, that's great.
Sorry, Surly. Shut up.
Yeah.
I don't care about anybody but Surly.
It sounds like my wife already got my birthday stuff ready, and I'm like,
oh,
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
I don't know.
One year for Christmas, she got, I think it was Christmas, right? She got me all Viking stuff. Which is great. And she gave me like Vikings like pajama pants and a Viking kit and a Vikings all this and that. I have not seen those pants or blanket since I got those like 3 years ago. She has worn them, and I've never seen them. She knows where that Vikings blanket is. Won't tell me.
It's too comfortable. She can't share it.
She knows where it is, and she wears the pants like every third night. You know, I'm like, they look great. They look fantastic, and it's just I'm like,
they look comfortable.
My stuff for you. It's part of the girlfriend role. I get it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not actually mad, but I'm like, kind of funny that I haven't seen those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you buy your girlfriend or Finding Nemo on Blu-ray, you never watch it again unless you're with her, and then you break up and you sell it at a yard sale.
Sounds
what
like a real example.
That's what happens.
I got an ex when Harry met Sally.
Oh God!
She wouldn't shut up about it, and I go, "Here's the Blu-ray. I never want to watch this." She got pissed at me. I was like, "I got it for you."
Well, I was the one that she always talked about marriage. I said, "I'm never getting married." I used to tell her all the time. I said, "Look, yeah, because they're all never getting married, so don't ask. I'm not doing it." And I said I was probably mean, but whatever.
I told the ex the same thing.
She's
Turns out
happy
it's
now.
just because of her.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. I wasn't ready to get married. Now I'd be down for it probably because I'm fucking old.
No, not even age wise, but my wife. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, married. It's her personality. I'm like, my ex.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Right? Yeah. Well, when you know, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's what you know when you know.
Well, I was like, you really see this going anywhere if we get married?
Yeah.
It's a sign.
Well, I think that if you don't want her to have your kid, that's when you're like, ew, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want a kid with you because you're going to be terrible. Or I
I will be terrible because
I'll be terrible because I'm with you and it's just not going to work. I can see.
Yeah. That's definitely where I was. But
That happens.
when I met her, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
No
nice.
question. I'm not even debating it. Yeah, let's do it.
One of these days.
And that this is literally, and especially as many beers deep as I am, this is my speech during our wedding, my vows. I literally turned to her family and I'm like, you gotta understand, I was like 35 when we met. I was not getting married. It's not gonna happen. And I met her and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna marry and have kids. Okay, great.
Works for me.
Like that
I'm done.
I'm stubborn as shit. You gotta understand like how great she is.
Yeah.
Which to me is like the greatest speech of all time because it's me admitting that I'm horribly wrong about something.
Right.
To her was like, you're a little sauced.
I love you.
Yeah, and I was like, no. That was from the heart.
I would have said, fuck you. If you wanted to marry, I was 35 when we first met. I said, fuck you. Fuck marriage. And
I'm coming, you cunt. I don't care.
No, my brother was drunk when he did my sister's wedding. It pissed her off. It's still to this day. It was embarrassing. He goes, she lives in Sonora. I don't really care for it, but yeah, but Tim's good. He likes guns. That's fun. Like, oh God, what is he doing? He didn't have anywhere to go. It was just an awkward wedding. It was just like, oh God, no.
That's all you need.
And he almost died that night because he went out to fucking in the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, where it's the highest, it's the capita most missing people in the world. Like if you go out and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to disappear. And
so it's like the Bermuda Triangle of
it's
Northern California.
When they shot Lost Boys there, they called it something else because
under the pier.
They call it Santa Ana, whatever, Santa Cruz. But Santa Cruz told them, look, we don't want this to get out there, but we are considered the #1 missing person CD in the world. So
it's the fucking Zodiac killer originated there.
Yeah, no, it's a bad spot. Like, it's not good.
Once you walk around like San Francisco or Oakland or
Santa
Cruz or San Jose, you get it. It's a bizarre, like the ocean's right there.
Yeah,
I'll dump your shit right there.
I
didn't have to leave the dock. The ocean.
A lot of problems. A lot of problems are buried in them holes.
Yeah,
that's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah, it's
all right.
Scary
Break
shit.
time. Let's go to break. I'm gonna go pee real quick.
All right.
This will be a shorter break. This is a 1:04 commercial.
Oh my! Oh, it's the babies eating the babies.
It is.
Gotcha.
I only have 2.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I know. I've seen them 5 times.
Hold on, I can go to the other one.
No,
I'll go to the other one.
Last Jedi.
No, I'll go to the self-helpless book, chapter 2.
Oh, there you go. That's fine.
It's a 1:16.
That's
good. I'll play 2 of them. We have 3 minutes off. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Hello, citizens. Welcome to the American Self-Helpless Book. This 12-step program will help you become a better person that can succeed in any environment. Number 2, you are always right. Despite all evidence to the contrary, you are always right. Everything you say is there for a reason. Be it God, be it karma, be it fate. Everything you believe and do is correct. You're just following the path that was set before you. How could you be wrong? Every single thing you do is correct. Otherwise, why would you be doing it? It's not like you make mistakes or anything. It's not like what you're doing could possibly be wrong. Otherwise, why would you do it? I mean, at all. That doesn't make any sense, so you must be right. Don't ever look that hard into things because you'll find out you're not right, and we can't have that. Anyone who says you're wrong is wrong. So if they're wrong, double wrong there. So you must fit in there somehow as right. So you're right, always. Hello, citizens. Welcome to the American Self-Helpless Book. This 12-step program will help you become a better person that can succeed in any environment. Number 3, knowledge is the enemy. Knowledge is overrated. Look, books never got anyone anywhere. Knowledge is a notion that doesn't need to be brought up ever. Since your opinion is always right, you'll never need to learn anything else outside of that. There's not a possibility you're wrong, so why bother looking into a book or looking online to research things? It just simply doesn't make any sense if you're always right, which you are. Number 2 and number 3 go hand in hand. It's a fact. If you're always right, there's no reason to gain any more knowledge. You already know everything you're ever going to need in life, so don't look any further. Your own brain is the only encyclopedia you're ever going to need the resource, so why bother learning anywhere else? The library is overrated, Google's overrated, Wikipedia is sure as shit overrated. If you were meant to research anything online or in a library, then why didn't God put the library in your brain? Surprise, he did, because you're always right and knowledge is the enemy. Welcome back. Do I need to go? Okay, I was going to go chapter 4 if you didn't show up.
No, it's fine.
Hi, Dick.
Hi.
Doing a podcast.
Well, if this is going to compare to the last ones, we're never going to talk about this next coming episode. The Haunting.
Let me,
or the
before
house.
you say anything, let me explain how this show works. When it's 1959 Twilight Zone, we mostly talk about the show. 85 Twilight Zone, 80% talk about the show. 2002, I think we actually
cover the show. Yeah,
I think in 2002 we actually talk about it more.
We do.
I say 87%.
Yeah,
Night Gallery, you got a 32% chance we're going to talk about the episode,
and that's if you're lucky.
Yeah, and that's just the war we live in. I'd apologize. Oh, let me switch over to Twilight Zone so we get some purple on here. There we go. Let me switch over the banner. Boop, boop, boop. The house. Yeah, let me play a theme song, unfortunately. I want to hear some Futurama. Oh, man. Oh, it's actually your turn to pick. What do you want to hear?
Futurama sounds good.
Mystery Pool. Something much better. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Scenic Route.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. What's that one?
Imagine, if you will, an announcer you can barely understand. He refers to a but you're not quite sure what he said. He seems to be eating something, or perhaps he's a little drunk. It's remotely possible that he just said something about the scary door.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
It was not guns or bombs that defeated the aliens, but that humblest of all God's creatures, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Good choice.
A most hearty welcome to those of you whose tastes in art lean toward the bizarre. Our first painting submitted for your approval is an item of real estate, but you won't find it advertised in the classifieds. Oh, it's light and comfortable and altogether well heated, but there's a chill to the place. So bundle up when you look at this one. Our painting is called The House, and this is the Night Gallery.
Welcome to LIW Studios presentation of, I don't know what I'm saying, LIW, the Twilight Zone Review, episode 357, Night Gallery 103A, The House.
Choking on my own rage here.
Unfortunately, I'm here, and unfortunately, my name is Phoenix West. Dick. We just heard the intro. If you look, you will see the painting, which I have some issues with. Why is the right eye like different than the left eye?
Oh, this is the painting in the opening of the show, isn't it?
I have a issue with the staircase. The grading changes here. Is this a landing on this step?
Yeah,
here?
that makes no sense to me. Yeah.
There must be another landing here before it does the roundabout and goes up again.
So this is an early episode. This is the first season, third episode, first segment out of the gate.
Well, yes, but keep in mind there's a pilot episode, so fourth episode.
Okay, fine. But the
pilot
pilot was
101, 102, 103.
The pilot was more or less a movie because it was like
four, it's supposed to be a
three
movie.
segments or whatever.
And they went TV show. Yeah.
No, I mean the pilot is like 4 segments basically. Or it's a
lot. Spielberg was involved in 1969.
Yeah, Spielberg. That's a good one. I like the pilot. The pilot's actually probably the best episode of the series. Honestly.
I don't like the McDowell episode.
I like the McDowell episode with Ozzie Davis.
Ozzie
Davis is in that.
Yeah, he's great. Evening Shades, Ozzie Davis.
Yes,
the Stands for 1994's
Bubba Hotep's Ozzie Davis.
Bubba Hotep's Ozzie Davis.
The late
he's
great Ozzie Davis. Yes.
Malcolm McDowell, but
Malcolm McDowell. I'm in this show.
McDowell's great in that episode. It's just the episode.
Wonderful.
Even from the get-go, that series was the Victorian furniture, big
yeah.
old staircase, the giant carpets going down it. And I'm like, ugh! It drove me crazy.
Yeah.
That pilot episode.
What were the episodes? It was Roddy McDowell. Then it was the
it's only 3 episodes. It's the cemetery.
Mommy Dearest.
No, Eyes. And the escape route.
And it was the escape route is the one with the Nazi who goes to a painting. And actually, it's a good episode. I like that episode a lot.
Is that the Joan Crawford one?
Joan Crawford is the second one, yes.
Okay.
The Eyes one. Steven Spielberg directed that one.
Okay, so, yeah, because we have 3 segments. Boris Segal of TZ fame directed
Really? Okay.
Barry Shear directed Escape Route.
Okay.
Spielberg directed The Eyes.
Wow. Interesting.
And we have not covered any of them, but Eyes is on our upcoming list here.
Really?
That will be episode 372. Right now we're on 357, so
20 more to go.
It's off the calendar, but it's going to be July.
2 weeks.
July-ish.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You have not seen the Eyes episode segment? You never saw the Steven Spielberg segment?
I saw all of them.
Okay, yeah, I thought so, yeah.
No, but I don't remember them.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
When I watch them again, obviously I'll remember it. But yeah. But at this point, it's like an early 90s Keanu Reeves movie. I know I watched it, but no fucking memory of it, so might as well not have watched it, you know?
Yeah, I'll never watch Johnny Mnemonic ever again.
I will just to see Dolphin Jones.
It's really bad.
Dolphin Jones maybe left, and the laser,
fingernail
laser whips.
Yeah, it was terrible. Low-tech style. We're going to take it down low-tech style.
You sound like Limp Bizkit.
Pretty close. If only. Motherfucker, it's low-tech.
Yeah.
So the house.
Moose is in the house. Oh, sorry.
Oh God, no. I keep wanting to say this was the Roddy McDowell episode, but it's not. This is the house.
There's
this is about
the house hyphen with ghost, and then there's the house.
Right. But this episode kind of reminded me of that Twilight episode about the woman on the horse. Same idea.
Yes.
When she rides and she has a dream where she sees the girl on the house going to the house with the house, and she has a dream and she's basically dead. That one was more self-explanatory. This one makes no fucking sense. This is like what? Huh?
That was the episode I liked as like a B movie.
Right.
You guys fucking hated it. You and Adam.
That was Frank. I didn't do that one.
Okay, so those two guys
hated
it, and I was like, I liked it
because I don't hate that episode. Yeah,
it was
that was fine.
No, it was great.
It's fine.
But it's terrible.
No.
That's spur of the moment, by the way.
Right. Yes. And I thought this is very similar to that episode.
Very
similar.
Should I show my? I haven't seen this in forever. The Twilight Zone, filthy Twilight Zone of that episode.
Yes, why not?
Why not? I'm right here.
Do it.
Right.
Let's get thousands of views up on this thing.
All right, so let's find it. Continue your synopsis here.
Well, it's about this woman's having. She's in a clinic talking to a doctor, a psychologist. She has this nightmare where she's driving, and this episode is directed by John Aston, by the way, who was in our first segment of tonight.
Love you, Andy. You know how.
And she's having this dream that she's driving to this house, and she gets out of the car, and every time she wakes up is when she's getting to the house, I guess. Is that what happens? But it's just her driving up this road to this house, and that's the dream. And then like she finds the house. She tells the doctor, "I found the house, doctor." And then, but like it was in a newspaper article. It's revealed some old lady in the mental institution is reading a magazine.
Okay, stop there.
Right.
I want to play that clip live.
Okay.
Yes. The old lady scene I want to play.
Yes.
So here is the spur of the moment Filthy Twilight Zone. It was my 5th time doing Filthy Twilight Zone. Let's find out what the fuck that is.
Do it.
Love you, Andy. You know how long I've loved you. All our lives, Ann. All our lives. Would you throw it away for him? He doesn't even know you, Ann. We belong together, Ann. We belong together. You know that. Don't let your father you into this. Don't make this mistake with your life. Your engagement.
Captain.
You broke ours. Please, Ann. Please me. We always knew we'd even when we were kids, we knew it. You belong with me, Ann. You
Please don't.
Love you, Andy. You know how long I've loved you. All our.
Oh, that's it. It's 30
very
seconds
good.
long. That was again.
That's pretty good.
Experimenting back then.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like her. I love her very loud, violent fuck or whatever she's saying at the end there.
Cunt. Whatever.
That's
for me. It was cunt.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. She was calling her cunt for no reason.
Calling herself a cunt for not going out with Ron Howard
guy. Because she falls for that guy's speech.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because she falls for the doofus. She dumps Gallant for the goofus.
Yeah, she does.
Goofus and
Let
Gallant.
me find again this episode because it's real fucking stupid.
So this episode, written by Rod Serling, which I was like, ooh. I was excited, and I was like, oh, this episode's terrible. It doesn't go anywhere. I don't even know how. Like, I still don't know what happened in it. I don't understand it. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I
want to show the creepy stares of this therapist. He's like releasing her into the wild. Have fun again. You have responsibilities. Good luck with that.
Nice suit.
And look at him.
But I wouldn't worry about it at all. As a matter of fact,
look at his eyes.
I wish my dreams were as serene and as pleasant.
It would be immoral.
Thank you, Doctor.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Can you blink, sir?
Let us hear from you.
Yeah, I will.
I'm not gonna look over your hand. I'm gonna smell this hand.
That would be immoral.
That clip works for everything.
That's why it's fucking funny, but
perfect clip.
He's like, yeah, I mean, have fun out there.
Yeah. Well,
terrible. I wouldn't do.
Terrible doctor. We'll talk about those dreams you had about a giant doctor with a penis, right? What? Yeah.
You're deep throating some. Sorry.
I think you're attracted to your therapist, and I think you need to get that out. You know, the sexual tension is just too high for us. What?
I'm a doctor, Lee. Right?
I think I love you.
I went to school. What it says is 3 cc's of liquid dream killer down your throat.
From my pee-pee.
In your tum-tum. That's what my schooling is telling me. Did you go to school for psychoanalysis? I did. Who else? Nobody else in the room.
I know how to handle a frantic woman.
Anyway, let's pretend this is a casting couch. You're here for a role. You know what?
Well, you know what?
I'll take you home. Let's do Bang Bus instead. Never mind.
Sadly, that was psychoanalysis. The vibrator was developed by psychologists to tame frantic women
Oh,
because they were just like, it's basically. Can you imagine that job back in the old days where it's like you gotta be like, okay, come here, woman, open your legs.
No, it wasn't open your legs. It was you hold left leg, you hold
Yeah.
right leg.
Take this. Shut up.
Like a World War II, like a Tommy gun.
Sounds like a naked gun hit jackhammer.
Yeah. What's
Hey,
it called?
Frank.
The Annihilator.
It's not like Swedish Annihilator or something like that. Hey, Frank, your Swedish Annihilator's in. Oh, thank you. Thanks for telling me. You got that
All
clip
right.
somewhere?
So
You got that clip somewhere? That naked gun clip?
I'm sure I do.
Hey, Frank. Oh, Frank. They're just known by name. Oh, God, that's great stuff. I saw there was on Amazon, I think it was a foreign Blu-ray, though. It was the entire set of Police Files. It was like a
really?
box set. It was all
only 6 episodes. I
it
mean,
was it was 6 episodes and the movies.
That model
All three
D83 Swedish sure grip suck machine in that you ordered.
It's a gift.
George Kennedy's look is so good. That joke.
George Kennedy.
And they had that
Hero.
joke in every movie. It's in Top Secret. It's in Naked Gun. It's in all of their films.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not in Ghost when Patrick Swayze uses it on Demi Moore.
And it's messing up the clay a lot.
I know.
Take it. Just take it.
Just take it.
But I'm not here.
Come on, Motomay. Tell her, Motomay. Sam Wheat.
Babushka.
Ghost is a good
Oh,
movie.
you reminded me of
Can't buy that.
$1 Million Baby.
Yeah.
Do you remember we saw that in the theater and like we turned around and everyone was like sad and we're like, that was a great movie. What what's wrong with you guys?
No, remember that there was a guy having a fight? Remember the person that says, you're a bully. The world doesn't need any bullies.
That was before the movie ended, though.
Yeah, it was at the end of the movie, right? I thought it was set in the credits.
But I remember getting up after the movie ended and we're like, everyone just sat there like contemplative and we're like, come on. Let's
come on, let's get a beer. Let's
Kill
go.
her.
Come
What's
on.
the big deal? Come on. Hey.
Euthanasia. Come on.
Hey.
Let's go. You gotta kill me. I've seen the world and I can't go back to this.
It's not the right key lime pie.
That's the thing about Clint Eastwood. I watched a true crime the other day when he was in that phase where he wasn't letting go of his sex symbol status and he was like 78 years old, where like he had his shirt off and it's just like he didn't retain muscle tone because he's old. And I don't care how good a shape you're in as an old, like he's in fine shape as an older man, but he still sags. Everything sags. Like it doesn't matter how many sit-ups you can do. It doesn't matter if you still work out with weights. You're old. It's just the way it works. I'm sorry. It's life. And he just wouldn't let it go for like 5 movies. And then he grew up. Because I don't think in Crying Macho, he's walking around with his shirt off. I don't think in any of his other like movies where he's 90 years old, he has his fucking shirt off. Because he looks
literally
terrible.
like 97 now.
Yeah, he's old. He's up there. He's got maybe 4 more. Hopefully, he's got 5 more movies in him.
Well, I was telling my wife about him because we just, like I said, HBO Max that has all the Warner movies, which he has a residence at Warner Brothers. He has his own office there.
Yeah,
all his movies in the last 27 years are Warner Brothers. And I was like, oh, we can watch Cry Macho, which I haven't seen.
I still need to watch that one.
We can watch this, because Outlaw Josie Wales is on there. That's a great movie.
Great movie. That's a great movie.
Fuck yeah, all right.
Yeah.
This is why I was like coming in my pants making creamy cheese soup over HBO Max. I'm like,
that's
all
great.
of them.
That's good.
I was going crazy. And I was like, oh man. She goes, I watched a show where it had all his kids except Scott, and they're all talking about how they don't know him. And I was like, oh yeah, terrible human. Great filmmaker though.
Yeah, he has literally like 25. He's only claimed 8 of them. He has like 25 illegitimate children.
Yeah, genetics don't lie though. You can do a DNA test and know within seconds. So he has 27 kids, probably.
Roughly
And
27.
I remember
yeah.
Jay Moore's story where Jay Moore was talking about being sober from booze because Jay Moore puffed up. Remember, he stopped drinking, and he's on the set of The Hereafter with him.
Hereafter, yeah.
And he's like, he said he's talking about his booze, and he quit, went to rehab, and he said Clint Eastwood pulled him aside, and Jay Moore was still mic'd, and he goes, I never had a problem with booze. I had a problem with the PUSSY. And Jay Moore's like, yeah, we know that. Like,
everybody knows.
Everyone knows that.
Everybody knows that. Well,
he admits it. I just started laughing.
He admits it. Like he knows. Yeah. I think he understands. Like he knows because now he's starting to. At least he tries with some of his kids. He gets them started in acting. Like he does put them in his movies. He's open to them. He's not, and he's worked with a lot of his ex-girlfriends. Like Frances Fisher's in a bunch of his movies, and he's probably diametrically opposed to her.
What's her name?
The 70s and 80s.
Yeah, what was her name?
Susan Day or
Sandra Day.
Sandra Day. Well, she's dead. She's dead.
No, I just didn't know he actually got it started.
Yeah, but she died of cancer, and I think they said like he had nothing to do with her for like the last 10 years of her life.
Oh,
like,
really?
Something like that. Like
I was like,
I
immortalize him as an actor as just his work ethic.
Right? Yeah.
Beyond that, the man himself is a fucking monster. And I was like,
yeah. No, and he also rewrote his myth because, like they said, he like grew up in a poor town. He said no, he came from a rich family. He was always wealthy, so he never. He was in the 30s. The Depression, he didn't suffer the Depression. He was from a wealthy East Coast family or something. He never suffered. So he's been lucky his whole life. And
he grew up.
But he's a great director. Like I love his movies, and I like Clint Eastwood. I think he's fun. I haven't seen all of his movies, and I think that stretch in the 70s and 80s, like the Honky Tonk Man movies and the Any Which Way But Looses, like I can't get really behind those ones. I did like the Dirty Harry movies. They're pretty solid.
Oh, yeah. You said you just watched all of those.
I did. I watched them all.
Even though there's a lot of them, the last two have some really cheesy segments that are like 20 minutes long.
Absolutely.
They're still worth a watch.
Yeah.
I'm a massive Clint Eastwood fan. I've seen almost all of his movies except the last like 4 or 5.
Right.
I finally was like, I didn't see the 14, 15, the Paris.
That one I didn't like. I didn't like it. I didn't watch that one.
I didn't see the Cry Macho. I didn't see what's before that.
Well, you didn't see Richard Jewell yet, right?
Richard Jewell.
Richard Jewell's great.
No, I actually do want to see that.
Richard Jewell, I love that. That's one of my favorite movies of the last.
Of his new movies, I will watch Richard Jewell first.
That movie was good. Yeah, Richard Jewell's awesome.
I think the last movie I watched of his was J. Edgar.
That one not so awesome.
No.
Yeah, J. Edgar is on HBO Max. I was watching it.
You cast someone more horribly than DiCaprio for that role?
Yeah, DiCaprio. I like DiCaprio. I think he's kind of funny. I like him, but he's just...
He was 20 years too young to play J. Edgar.
Yeah.
At the time in his life.
DiCaprio's kind of a nerd. Did you hear that story? Like Jonah Hill was saying... Jonah Hill never saw Star Wars, doesn't like Star Wars, and DiCaprio was like, "You got to watch Mandalorian. You got to watch Mandalorian." Like, because DiCaprio's a big Star Wars nerd, and I guess Jonah Hill was just like, "I couldn't do it, man. I just don't get that stuff. I don't understand that stuff. That's not my bag." He goes, "DiCaprio loves it. I don't get it. It's fine," but he just was like, he's not into that.
When you find out, when you're an actor and you're rich, you have all the time in the world. So you get into shit. That's why Keanu Reeves knows bass. He plays the band.
He loves motorcycles. He's a big motorcycle guy.
They have time and money to develop these interests that most people like. You have a family and you're working 9 to 5. You don't have that time.
You can't do it. That's the point. Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's why Keanu Reeves is very, very nice and thankful, and he's not a mean guy. And I would say DiCaprio isn't a mean guy. I think DiCaprio is probably a decent person.
Now,
well, I mean, he's grown up. He's not, he's got a good career. I mean, I may not. I go back and forth on him because sometimes he's really good and sometimes he's terrible. Like he's just not good enough. He's not. I think he wants to be a character actor, but he's not good enough to be a character actor.
He's not. I love that guy though. I won't even say
Yeah.
I like. I love his movies. He's
Yeah, his movies
Brad
are
Pitt in the 90s right now.
He picks the best movie. Like, he really has a good job picking movies.
It's Brad
He
Pitt
really
in the 90s.
does. Yeah,
Every
he's really
movie in
good.
the 90s that Brad Pitt picked, I love.
7 Years in Tibet.
I didn't see 7 Years to Tibet or the other one that sounds like that. Legends
of
of
the
the Fall.
Fall.
I didn't see those.
Legends of the Fall is good. Legends of the Fall is a good
But
movie.
I didn't see those. But every other movie in the
Right.
90s, for the most part, I fucking love. And DiCaprio had that in the 2000 to 2017 or whatever frame.
Well, he was with Scorsese for like fucking 10
Except The
movies.
Beach. So I'll say 2001 to 2017.
Yeah, the Beach was 98.
Was
The Beach,
I
I
thought
think.
2000.
No, you might be right. It was right after Titanic. It was this movie after Titanic, and they thought, "Oh my God, The Beach is gonna be this giant hit," and nobody cared because
His movie after Titanic was Romeo plus Juliet.
No, that was 96.
Yeah. Oh, that was right before. Okay.
That was right before.
You're right.
That's what got him the Titanic part. Because who turned it down? Oh shit! Somebody turned it down or didn't.
Edward Norton.
Was it Edward Norton?
Oh, sounds like you would.
What was the movie? Oh shit!
We need to discuss The House.
Who? Oh, that.
Yeah.
See, I told you. That's why we don't like this episode. We're not talking about. You notice that? You notice that, kids? That's what happened. This episode sucks. It doesn't even make any sense. This episode is just. I don't get it. I don't know what happened. Like, I still don't know what happened. I just watched it.
No,
I don't know what happened.
Nothing happens. Is the point?
Nothing happens.
She has
It's
a
really
dream
pointless.
that she visits the house. She drives up, and then John Aston directed this, by the way.
Yeah, I did. I mentioned that already.
Okay, I wasn't sure. She goes up and she rings the doorbell, and then she waits. And then she goes, "Nah, fuck this," and runs back to her convertible and drives away.
And it's slow motion.
Yeah,
The whole thing is shot in slow motion.
and voiceover, slow motion.
She's talking about the dream.
Whoever
It's always
owns the
slow motion.
house opens the door, and all you see is the door. Sorry, the door open. End of dream.
Yeah.
And then this fucking pervert is like, I swear he's in an MST3K episode. What is it?
The doctor?
Yeah. Look at him. He looks like that guy from. What is it? Look at him. He's in an MST3K episode.
He looks like a character actor in a bunch of stuff. Yeah, he's got to be in something from.
Guarantee though. They call him
I
a
wouldn't doubt
weasel
it.
or a living
Yeah,
in a
I
worm.
wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
I will look it up. Who was her doctor? Dr. Steve.
My doctor?
Woodward? Is this him? Is this him?
I don't know.
He died at 75. No, it's not him.
This Night Gallery podcast sucks. It's like they talk about DiCaprio and shit. What's going on?
Why don't they talk about?
Talk about Rod, man.
Steve
How
Franken.
Rod was so miserable during this time of his life because he was working at his show.
He's in Westworld. Okay.
No, the original.
Yeah, and he's in Angels and
shit.
Demons.
Oh,
one of the last things he did before he died. He died in 2012.
Oh wow.
Okay, so continue the plot there while I look this up.
Well, okay, so she has this dream. She tells the doctor, and then she leaves. She's out of the nut house, and she starts driving, and she finds the house. And as soon as she comes up to the house, there's a guy in the front lawn. He goes, "Hi, are you here about the house?" It's like, who the fuck is this guy? Has he been
He's in
staying
the
there whole
shadows
time?
of the yard.
Yeah. Comes out of nowhere. Hi, you want to buy this house? You want this house, don't you? I'll show it to you right now. And she goes, I know everything about this house. And she explains what's inside of it before she gets in there. And he shows her, and she's right on every account. She knows the house inside and out. He can't figure it out. So she buys the house.
Oh, no, she
lives
sits there and
in the
like
house.
argues why is it on sale? Why is it so cheap? And he's like,
because it's haunted.
Nobody died here. No,
Yeah.
they just wanted to sell it. And she's like, fucking tell me. And he's like,
it's haunted.
They said it's haunted. If you're crazy as shit and you're a dumb bitch, you believe that shit. Do with that what you will, lady. And she's like,
that is
I'll
verbatim.
buy
like it
it.
says on the show.
You might as well have.
Hey, buy shit, you dumb bitch, whatever.
Buy the
If you're
fucking house, you dumb cunt.
Dumb bitch, get out of my face.
He's
You're
in
not
Full
hot.
Effect, the Night Stalker.
That's where you recognize it. I think that's where we're thinking of him. I think that's what he was Was he the editor or something in Kojak?
He's in 7 episodes of Bewitched. Maybe from that.
Oh, I think he's Uncle Howard or something.
He's Cousin Henry. He's Bruce, Cousin Henry, Juke, Orvis, Hawkett. Every episode he's a different character. That was back in the 60s. You can get away with that shit. Mission Impossible series, just 2 episodes there. I'm still going. It's got to be the Time Travelers.
No, it's got to be the Night Gallery. That's where you're remembering him from.
That's this episode.
I'm sorry. Kojak. That's got to be where you're recognizing him from.
He stars in Harry and the Hendersons TV show, which I did not know existed until this second.
I knew that, but I didn't know he was the star of the show.
It was Bruce Davidson, who's an X-Men as the senator.
Yes.
This guy.
Yeah,
he's melting.
Yes.
Why is this a TV show that lasts 6 episodes? I have no idea.
I can't believe Alf was on.
72 episodes. Holy shit.
Jesus, that's when you can do that.
The movie barely made it as long as the movie is. This lasted 3 seasons?
Wow. That's back in the day when you could do that.
Why is episode 322 rated, but none of the rest?
Because nobody watched them.
330. At least they got a series finale that justifies the show. Okay.
This is a series you're not going to find on Blu-ray.
Okay, I'm making it my life mission right now to find the Harry and the Henderson.
$2,000 on DVD, on VHS.
1991, 1993.
Oh my God.
Putting a note there. I need to find this.
Oh no.
High School USA. Michael J. Fox. That's why I knew this. Okay. No, not on MST.
What year was that one?
The Time Travelers, I feel like, is on MST.
Maybe.
Yeah. This looks familiar. Does it not? Oh, this looks familiar. Look at those dickheads.
I can see Pearl showing the Time Travelers. Yeah, there it is.
103. Okay, the new season. Last season. No, this is all fucked up, the ratings. Jonah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I do know. That's why you don't know it. You don't watch the Jonah ones.
Yeah, I don't watch them.
That's why I know this fucking guy.
Okay.
MST3K, the Time Traveler. Thank you. Time Travelers. It's terrible. Also, like, you kind of watch it and you're like, for 1964, they go through like a little screen.
Mm.
Here's what it is, you know? Not offensive, not terrible, not like 64. Yeah. Cheap little movie.
Forgive it. Yeah.
Yeah. I gave it a 4. Not a terrible score, but like it's bad.
Yeah.
So I have seen him somewhere and I finally figured it out. God damn, that was driving me crazy.
Now, who's the girl in this episode?
I'm
I'm sure she's some model from the 70s that was like doing guest spots on TV for about 20 years. And then married a producer in 1982 and you never saw her again.
Is her name Rebecca?
I don't know. I
that's
can't remember.
Shadows. Nurse?
Not a nurse.
Oh, Joanna Pettit. Yeah.
There you go. What's her
IMDb? She's dressed up like a Dream of Jeannie here. If you'll look at her IMDb picture here. Look at that. Picture. A Dream of Jeannie picture.
Oh my God. Yeah.
MGM logo in the bottom left.
Oh my God.
Who was in
She's
Casino Royale?
Not the good one.
Black Commander, Charlie's Angels.
There you go. When she stopped working?
I thought that was Trapped in Paradise. I hope that was her last movie as the old lady in Trapped in Paradise. Remember her? You remember that lady?
Trapped in Paradise, the one with Nick Cage?
Movie. Yeah.
Oh, I vaguely remember that movie.
It's a movie that doesn't hold up as an adult, but
that's her last. That's her last movie.
Terror in Paradise is her last movie. Even worse.
Oh, that's what it is.
Knots
what
Landing.
Year? What year? Oh my God, Knots Landing again.
It's another Canadian TV show, if I'm not mistaken.
How many episodes is she in? The whole thing?
She's in 9 episodes.
9 episodes.
Island remake. 3 episodes.
Ouch.
The Love Boat. That's the original.
Everybody was on the Love Boat. Yep.
Policewoman.
Policewoman.
Night Gallery. 4 episodes.
Yeah, I would say she looks familiar. I've seen her before.
We have
Oh,
not.
Night Gallery.
We saw her in The Caterpillar. And Hungry Eyes. We saw her in Hungry Eyes.
Which one's Hungry Eyes?
The painting of the girl with the hungry eyes, and he keeps.
Oh, that's right.
All I can remember, but she's pretty.
She's very pretty.
And to be honest, she's fine in this episode.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just the episode makes no sense. Like she gets to the house and she ends up finding out. She calls the doctor. Oh my God, doctor! I found out who the ghost is. It's me. And then she goes backwards through slow motion, and she's going down to see herself and then that's how it ends. It's like, what, is she dead?
The second time the ghost shows up, she realized it without seeing herself.
Well, she's on the phone to the doctor, and someone's at the door, and she goes, "Oh, I'm going to be back, doctor." Someone's at the door. Oh my God, doctor! I know who the ghost is. It's me. I was like, "Oh, yeah."
I love this realtor's terrible sales pitch here when she's trying to buy the house.
Is the house in need of repair?
Look around.
Oh, please look for yourself. Does it appear to need repair?
Stupid.
It needs horrible repair. Throw this out. Throw out the
furniture.
Throw this old timey fucking typewriter, whatever that is. Throw out this, that.
Does it have to be furnished? I don't want furnished.
All the wood. This isn't fucking dark. Oh my.
That's some mahogany right there.
It looks like the Tim Burton movie, Dark
Shadows.
Dark Shadows. It looks like that old timey wood.
Dark Shadows house. Yeah,
it's just fucking like a penny, giant penny framed. What is this here? Is this a doorbell? What is a peep cam? What is this?
That's a prop replica from the Batman of the giant penny that has in the Batcave.
God, I hate it. I hate every. Okay.
Well, then what's wrong with it?
Your dress is what's wrong with it, honey.
You look like a couch.
You make your dress out of another couch in this house.
Your couch matches your skirt.
Curtain matches.
See anything wrong with it?
Dress?
Mr.
Okay.
Pusho.
She has a
Please,
Catholic. Oh shit. She has a Catholic necklace around her neck. Do you see that?
Honest with me.
It might be an onk.
Why?
Is it an onk? Can't really tell.
Hold on. There you go.
You can zoom in.
She has a rape whistle and a Catholic cross.
Did the English family leave?
It's an English actress, by the way.
Do you want to have a cigarette?
And he goes, "Who knows how they left? They're English. You never know their motivation."
Fuck them.
Same reason the previous owners left and the tenants before them. They all left for the exact same reason.
Okay. Pause. To talk to Night Gallery fans and Night Gallery fans only. Why do you even like this show? It's terrible.
Please tell me.
There's 4 good episodes so far.
Yeah.
I liked the episode last week in a bad way. Not in a good way, mind you.
Yes.
I like it in a really cheesy, shitty way. I would not count it as good, though, so I'm not even going to put a finger up. We like the first episode we did, Death in the Family, was good.
Yeah, it was decent, yeah.
It was fun.
That was fine.
Beyond that, what do we got? We do this often in this show, but I think it's time to take another inventory here of Night Gallery.
They're tearing down Duffy's Tavern or whatever.
Tim Riley's Bar. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
So Death in the Family, Tim Riley's Bar. We did How to Cure Cameron Vampire, terrible Jack Laird. Quoth the Raven, sorry, terrible Jack Laird. Dr. Stringfellow's Rejuvenator, almost good. Lone Survivor, no.
Lone
Pickman's
Survivor.
Model, no. Dead Weight, another Jack Laird short. Lindman's Catch had that terrible fish lady, this one.
Yes. It's a trap.
Keep in touch. We'll think of something. No, Brenda.
No.
Fucking Brenda.
Brenda's is like the backbreaker.
Cool Air. That was the HG. No, that was not HG Wells, but the Lovecraft episode. It was our last episode with Adam that we ever did. And Adam was like, we were like, fuck that one. Caterpillar was interesting because it had good characters, good actors, but sucked.
So long.
Housekeeper, no. Stop killing me. It was annoying.
Miracle at Caravaggio or at Camafeo. Miracle at Camafeo.
We're not there yet.
Oh, I remember
Hatred
that
unto
one.
Death, the gorilla
That's the worst. That's the worst episode.
No, I don't put that below Brenda.
That one was awful. That one really was
not mocked. No memory. Clean kills and other trophies. That's the kid, the dad and the kid, and he's gonna send him out to hunt, and he has to hunt to be a man. No. Girl with the hungry eyes. No. Waiting room. No. Ghost of Sorworth Place. I kind of like that one.
That was the one where the guy jumps through the guy and
Yes.
he falls down the stairs, right? Yeah. That was okay.
That's okay in a B movie way.
Oh, the Sin Eater one was terrible.
She'll be company for you. That's the ghost lady and the cats. The widow has cats, and the sister, the wife's sister, is involved. Big surprise. That was the John Carradine is buried.
Right.
It's digging him up.
Yeah.
A Matter of Semantics. That was another Jack Laird one, I believe. That was the vampire one, getting the blood.
Oh, is that
Sins of the Fathers, what you talked about there. Miracle at Camafeo is where the guy shows up and he pretends to be crippled. He's not. I'm still holding two fingers up, by the way. Little Black Bag is the Burgess Meredith one. That one was actually not that bad, but
it's still long and just like, gets the point.
Class of 99 is short and to the point, and I kind of liked it. The robots and the kid in the class. But remember how he makes him kill him?
I don't think I saw that one. I wasn't here for that one.
I almost want to put up a finger for that.
Yeah, I think I missed Class of 99.
I'll put up a finger for that. I'll be generous.
All right.
Deliveries in the rear. Creepy, but not in a fun way.
That one sucked.
Little Girl Lost. That one was actually not that bad.
That wasn't bad.
I won't put up a finger for it, though.
Yeah.
The Phantom Farmhouse, which was a werewolf ghost.
That one sucks.
Camera Obscura was good. Okay,
That was
that one.
That was all right.
I like that one. It was stylistic.
Yeah, that was good.
Tim Riley's Bar, 5.
That's a good one.
5 fingers up. Marmalade Wine, which I won't honestly put up a finger for. It was bad in the right ways.
You get one finger for that one.
They get 5 out of 35 episodes that I actually kind of liked. None of them above any single episode of the Twilight Zone from the original series, mind you.
No, not even close.
But that's my point.
It's not even funny, not even close.
Sorry, 5 out of 36.
Jesus Christ.
This is our 36th time talking about the Night Gallery. What else happens in this fucking thing?
That's it. And that's it. She talks to the doctor, says, I'm the ghost. And then that's it. Like I don't know what it means. I still don't know what it means. I just don't get it. Am I missing something? Is there something in the trivia that explains it? Because I don't have my phone next to me to look it up. So I don't know.
I looked at the trivia and it's supposed to be like an astral projection of her in the story.
Okay.
Like she's just lowering the value of the real estate she wants to buy, which I'm thinking like, don't complain. You just lowered the real estate value by a lot.
How does that work?
But then I guess the Rod Sterling in the episode they actually produced and made was she's literally dead. And I'm like, I guess.
But she's talking to the doctor on the phone.
Here's the problem. It
Is
doesn't
the
make
doctor
sense.
dead? No,
it doesn't make sense.
Like that's why I'm having a problem. It's like I don't like. It's neither one way or the other. It's like, what is it about? What's the point?
It's the Casey Affleck, whatever Mara sister that is.
No,
in the ghost story,
right? Yes,
they just watch themselves after he cycles around through all of Earth's history. He watches himself again with her.
Right.
That's what we're watching. Where was she dead beforehand? Did she die after this? But either way, she goes, I'm dead. I'm the ghost. Hangs up and lays down like she's already dead and gives up.
But does she die? Because doesn't she goes slow motion down the stairs again? Isn't that what happens at the very end?
Yeah.
And she just goes outside, but that's it. Like you don't nothing. The car drives away, and that's it. Like that's the episode. That's how it ends.
I'm
It's
fast
just like,
forwarding right now.
like what?
Here's the phone conversation. Again, Universal doesn't fuck around. I don't want to show too much.
No, like it's basically what we said it was.
Thank you.
Hello.
Fuck you.
Tough on your nipples, didn't it?
I was driving and I just found it. But it's the house. It's
haunted, blah, 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 blah.
Dr. Mitchell, would you please hold on for just a minute? I'll be right back. There's someone at my door. Please wait.
Yes, here you go. Slow motion. Whoa.
I missed her reveal.
Are you all right?
Look at her skinny, bony ass go up the
Miss
stairs.
Latimer?
Doctor, I'm wearing Jimi Hendrix would love me if I wore this. Yes.
I almost thought her tit was hanging out, but it's just her hair.
Doctor, the person at the door, the person I just saw, it was the ghost. That's right. I have finally met my ghost. I am the ghost, Doctor.
That's it. So, in this episode, she leaves the sanitarium where she admits to this dream where she goes up to the doorbell and goes, bloop, 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 ah! Like ding dong dash. Gets in her little convertible, drives away. And she buys the house when she really gets out because there's a ghost, so the price is really cheap. And then she's the ghost haunting herself. And I'm like, win fucking win. You're not dead. You got a house for the fucking cheap. Because nobody wanted it because it's haunted. Because of a doorbell going off every once in a while. Or like I wouldn't hear that to begin with.
I don't know.
And then she's like, oh, I'm the ghost. And then you hear the doctor going, so what's the fucking problem? Why are you calling me? Like that's
if you're not gonna blow me, I'm not interested.
You're not here to blow me. Goodbye. Why are you even calling me? Why do you have this
bullshit?
Number?
It's bullshit. No.
This number should not work to external phone calls. My dick's not in your mouth. I don't hear this receiver on this phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's true.
It's probably true. And then oh, lobotomy. Oh no. Oh, she forgot about blowing me and all the abuse.
Lobotomy.
Welcome to the sanitariums before and even including right now. Just a field house of abuse. The days.
I don't understand this one at all.
Oh.
I can go. I can go.
Here's a clip.
What's going on here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This episode sucks again. Night Gallery. The circle continues.
It sucks, but it's not bad. Like,
well, I give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5.
I gave it a 5 as well.
Because that's middle of the road. It
has this episode was a total. This is only part A of a 2-part episode. Certain Shadows on the Walls of part B. We have not done that. But the episode is a 6.9 with 476 viewers or raters, whatever you want to call them.
Right.
I looked at the trivia. None of it's worth mentioning. Honestly, it's most of it. The problem with my trivia is it doesn't say. It should say the house trivia, but it goes in the house. And I'm like, I was way too far into that before I know it was for the other episode. Come on. Like, say the episode at first. Oh man, it pissed me off. That's a 5. Would you give it a 6?
A 5. I give it a 5.
It's a 5s all around. It's really not bad. But the problem is they needed another layer going on. They needed some other intrigue to keep her interest, because once you realize she goes to the house, I go, she's the fucking ghost showing up.
Yeah.
And I did want to play that old lady dropping the magazine because that made me laugh pretty hard. What is this scene? She walks, says she's 1 foot on the earth.
Never walk, just
Here she is. I don't like her. She's 1 foot in the earth. I like ladies with both feet in the ground.
Sort of wafted along like a wood sprite. Never put her 2 feet on the ground. I like a woman with both feet on the ground.
Right.
That's the end of the clip.
Yeah. And it says haunted. It's the same house. It says haunted, and that's where she got it from. So does that mean it's in her head, and that's where it came from, and she's dead already before she even gets to the house? I don't know.
Here's my complaint to this revelation here early on in the episode. I don't give a shit. Do you care?
No.
Does it impact how you felt about the story?
No.
Then nobody gives a shit.
No.
And I don't think John Astin did a bad job directing. I think it's the story that they needed something else going on, or a way more literal interpretation of the script they currently had.
No.
Which is, I find out who's haunting this place. I'm a ghost. I died, before I came to saw you. But how am I calling you now? Oh, fuck. And none of it makes any sense. And it cuts back, something. I don't care. Something else. It needed another thread happening. And like all Night Gallery episodes, underwritten.
Yeah.
Underwritten as fuck.
I don't know. And they're all based on short stories from other authors. I think the adaptation, maybe they're different languages and they get lost in translation for the episodes, maybe. Because like a lot of these sets are very amateurish and just like, wow, they didn't really try to make these better.
English is a really hard language to interpret in English.
Apparently.
Apparently, there's another actor named Richard Pears, by the way.
Don't know.
Who's on Richard Pines on Days of Our Lives.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. I saw that before.
Yeah, he pops up a lot when I do my MDB shit.
Jesus. He stole my career. That's it. I don't blame him.
Are you hanging yourself?
I'm going to hang myself over this.
Oh,
God. A loser. Champagne. It's pronounced champagne. Oh, God.
Champagne.
You want some champagne? No, it's pronounced champagne. Oh, God. Oh, that's a good one. I'll dust that off and rewatch some Futuramas again. I haven't watched that in a while.
That's when he actually bangs Leela for the first time. It's pronounced champagne. Oh, God.
That's like the third episode. Something like that. It's pretty short in there. It happens pretty fast. He's in there third season or third episode, I think. Or it might be it might be the second episode.
I am nothing if not a
Futurama
expert.
Yeah, you're close to that.
Yeah. I remember when Facebook had their trivia. Facebook trivia. I was number 3 in American Dad and number 1 on Futurama. Out of 30,000 some people.
Wow. Did you win anything? Did you get like a free DVD or something?
No, it was just like if you're doing the trivia when you want to. And I was like number 1. And I was like creating content at some point. And then it was like, oh, we're deleting this. I'm like, all right, bye.
Yeah.
And that was 15 years ago.
Shit.
Like just dead after that.
No.
All right. So next week on the show, I'm bored already talking about Night Gallery, but unfortunately, next week, episode 361 starts with Night Gallery. 358. Night Gallery 216B, The Late Mr. Pennington. 12 minutes long.
Okay.
359, Night Gallery 104A, Make Me Laugh, which it stars somebody, a black comedian. I can't remember what his name. Don't have it in front of me.
Dave Chappelle.
Yes. It's a 2-year-old Dave Chappelle.
It's Pinball.
Episode 360, Night Gallery 207A, Midnight Never Ends, which sounds like a promising title, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a Twilight Zone episode.
It's not.
It will not be, I guarantee it, but I'm looking forward to seeing what that has to bring to us. I'm hoping it's a really good Night Gallery at least.
Yeah.
Wow.
and I'm hoping for no reason. All right, and then the week after that, we have 285s and then 2002.
All right.
And don't let me bring up the week after that. So we're doing 2 episodes. It's both Night Gallery. I'm sorry. Oh my God, there's so much Night Gallery coming up.
No.
Okay, 285s, 2002, then 2 Night Galleries, and then 285s, and then 185 and 2 Night Galleries. And the week after that, 185, 1 Night Gallery. Week after that, 3 Night Galleries, 1 1985. Oh my! And then 285s, 1 Night Gallery, and then 2 Night Galleries again.
Wait, there's another there's, other Night Gallery connected. Like what?
There's 1 week coming up here in September, or sorry, July, where we do 3 Night Galleries and 185 in 1 week. 1 Night Gallery is 10 minutes, one's 15 minutes, one's 2 minutes.
That's pretty good. That's fine.
Then we do an 85 episode.
Ugh.
All on LIWstudios.com. Check out the live episode schedule for YouTube. It's all posted there. Our next live stream on LIW Studios is 5/21. So the 21st here on Saturday, we are doing 2 Sentence Horror Stories, 208 Little Monsters, and John Carpenter's 1979 classic, TV classic, Elvis.
Oh, see, I watched that.
The one movie I haven't seen of his with Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
It's the only one.
Nope.
I did shuffle a lot of shit around, so we're like pushing the Nick Cage shit back because I want to finish Carpenter.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish John Carpenter here within a few months, and then we're the fuck done with him. We can worry about Nick Cage because unlike John Carpenter, Nick Cage doesn't stop working.
Yeah.
Any parting words of wisdom on Night Gallery? You want to do some of this DVD collection right here?
Fucking you.
Fucking you. You pinko commie bitch.
Oh, man.
You want to do naked Tai Chi in the mirror?
Naked Tai Chi, that's right. The penalty is severe. Next time, the chamber will not be empty. Adam Sandler.
William Sadler.
Hello! Woo! Gonna get you, John McClane. Can you imagine that movie?
Can you imagine Adam Sandler in that role?
In the prime of his SNL career in Die Hard 2.
You.
Woo! What do we have here? A sitting duck? Robert Patrick. What the fuck is this? A sitting duck?
I got a feeling he's going to die here within a few weeks.
Who, Roger Patrick?
Yeah, Robert Patrick.
No,
did I tell you?
Yeah, do Peacemaker season 2.
I finally caught up on season 10 of The Walking Dead.
Oh, wow, okay.
Good season.
All right.
Good. Not great.
Right.
Good. Solid. Worth a watch. One episode, Father Gabriel and Aaron, their characters, show up at a factory and they're getting drunk together because they spent all night on the road. They're looking for shit and they get a bunch of shit throughout the day. And they're like, let's, this place is safe. Let's actually let loose. And they start drinking, playing cards, and they have fun. And they're like, who owns this? Why is there like liquor, like really good, like $100 of a glass liquor in this place? Like this is awesome. And they're drinking. They wake up the next morning and they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, what's going on? Turns out Robert Patrick was watching them all night.
Oh, wow.
He's like, all right. And he has a gun to their head, and Aaron's in the closet. And he's wrapped up. And then he has a gun on Father Gabriel. And he's like, all right, let's play a game out of this. And he brings out Aaron. He's like, all right. And he hands it's a what the fuck? Deer hunter. He gives him a gun. And he's like, all right.
Oh, okay.
I got one bullet in here. You're gonna pull the trigger. One, on you choose. You're gonna go back and forth. You choose who's taking the bullet. And that's the point. And then you watch it, and then they choose. Then they go, all right. And they talk him into like letting him go, and you can join us. And he's like, oh, he's like sad. He's crying. And I'm like, oh, Robert Patrick's a part of the show. And then fucking Father Gabriel goes, ah!
Oh, shit.
Cracks his skull open, kills him.
Oh, wow.
Spoiler alert, by the way. And I was like, okay, Robert Patrick's the fuck out of here. Great.
Wow.
And then he was talking about his brother throughout the whole show, the whole episode. And then he goes up in the attic, and the whole time he thought he was killing he killed his brother. He said, I caught my wife with my brother, and they talk about food. So I got rid of my brother. Turns out he just like chained him to a radiator, and he's in the attic. It turns out it's a twin.
Twin. Oh, okay. I was
It's
gonna say.
Robert Patrick and a big ass beard.
Oh my god.
And he's like, ah!
That's
I was
so
like, oh
goofy.
my god, this episode is getting
That's
better by the second.
hilarious. That's
Remember
hilarious.
when I told you there's 2 episodes of this season that are better than anything I've ever seen in
Right, that was it. That was it.
This is one of them. I'm like, fucking Robert Patrick in 2 roles. Are you kidding me?
That's funny. That's pretty.
He's like
good.
everyone's childhood hero. He's a
is funny.
T1000. And then they go upstairs, and the whole story he told was real, but also it was like a little warped because he made his brother do the same Russian roulette with his wife.
Oh,
he's chained to the skeleton of the wife and kids.
Wow.
So they're all dead except, yeah.
Wow. That's
it's fucking
up.
dark. And he's
That's
sitting there
crazy.
like with a beard. And he's like, ugh!
Oh, wow.
He's like, what the fuck's going on down there? Like, I was quiet because my brother trained me to be.
Wow.
And he's just like, oh. And they're like, all right, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, let's get you out of here. And then he's like, all right. And they like, set the gun down.
So Robert Patrick's on the show now until he dies.
And then he undoes the handcuffs, and he's like, he sets the gun down, undoes the handcuffs, and he's like, all right, so here's what we're gonna do. And he turns around, and Robert Patrick has a gun to his head. He's like, oh, God, and blows his brains out. I'm like, what a waste, double wasted opportunity to have Robert Patrick on your fucking show.
That's hilarious.
People of our generation would watch that show for that reason.
Bob Patrick is back,
and you blew his fucking brains out twice.
That's hilarious. That's pretty good. I give him credit for that one.
It was the second best episode of that series.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And they like go downstairs and they're like, let's get out of here. They don't mention it again.
They don't take any of the good. They don't take any of the good stuff out of there and take it back to the camp or whatever.
But it's fucking dark. I was like, oh my god, his family's there, dead, like chained to him.
He just went nuts and had his whole family to kill him.
It feels like a Fallout video game.
That's funny. Wow.
Seriously, watch if
this that episode. Yeah,
but I don't think I spoiled it because if I knew that was going to happen, I still wouldn't believe it was happening.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, it is happening.
Yeah, it is kind of funny to have a guest star be on there
massive,
twice, only to die. Yeah, only to die in the same episode twice.
Well, he gets hit in the head by Gabriel, and he's like,
right,
he had to. Like, what else was he gonna do? And he's like, Aaron's like, oh, I can't believe you did that. Like, I was being serious about let's take him back and help him.
Right.
And Gabriel kills him. He's like, oh, and I was like, how could they kill it? How could they introduce this to a big star? For me, he's not a big star. Like, he can't sell a movie, but for me, he's a big star. And I'm like,
wait, great character actor. Yeah.
How can you introduce that guy and then kill him in two scenes later?
Maybe Robert Patrick's like, you know what? I haven't been on The Walking Dead. It's a big show.
Yeah.
I need to be on there just so I can sign
My
autographs.
son told me I need to. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go.
They go upstairs and they go.
I go to the convention tour.
They introduced the second Robert Patrick. I go,
that's crazy.
Now it's making sense. He got killed and he's on the show for the. Oh no, he's dead. Then I have no explanation. I was at such a loss.
What you didn't know was there was triplets.
It was
three Robert Patrick. He's in the next episode.
Those quadruplets didn't tell you. Those quintuplets.
Hey, this way to stab him in the throat. Oh!
Each one they kill has an additional tattoo mark, like a check mark, like 5. How are there a clone factory of them?
What?
Yeah, that's really what. But I was like, they got me fucking good here. Like, it felt like a practical joke.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
They knew exactly what they're doing, and they fucking got me. Like, every line of the way, they fucking got me, and like, kudos. I was like,
solid.
All right.
I'll give him credit there.
But still, fuck you. Like, I wanted some Robert Patrick in the show because he's great.
Well, isn't Andrew Lincoln coming back
in the spin-off movie series?
He's not going to be the last season.
Season's already like half over, but
season 11 or whatever. The last season, he's going to be part of the last season. I thought.
No, I don't think so. Maybe at the very, very end.
Yeah,
but I haven't.
He's dead in the comics.
He died. Okay,
In the comics, he's dead.
I'm reading season. Thank you. I told you not to spoil those for me because I just.
Oh!
No, you're good now.
Okay.
I got past that point just a couple days ago.
Yeah, because he dies like not way before the shit.
No,
comics
not
end.
way before. He dies halfway through the last book.
Is that what it is? Okay.
He dies, and they go like fast forwards, 20 years.
Is that what
Carl's
it is? Okay.
like grown up, and I was like, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're doing like I haven't seen season 11 yet, but I think they're gonna introduce him and then end it, and then they have like their movies,
right?
Because Michonne left in season 10 to go find him.
Okay.
I think that's what they're gonna do is they have Michonne out there with him, and they have that whole thing. And then
she don't need Walking Dead no more because she's in Black Panther.
She's safe
set
because Black Panther's dead. So
but
they
she's
have
still
to
gonna
have her.
Yeah, she's gonna be in Black Panther too. Yeah, that's the big one. Yeah,
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda.
And I love
the
fact that
the CGI rhino.
The Wakandan fight march sounds like we don't fight. We don't fight.
You don't have to properly enunciate Wakanda or pronounce it because it's not real. It doesn't matter. You don't have to. You don't have to be precise. It doesn't exist.
Dick, if you're gonna say it right?
Wakanda.
No, but do you remember like in the end of Endgame? Or even in Infinity War.
Or Infinity War, yeah.
They all show up and it's like,
Right.
blah, 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 and they all repeat him. It sounds like we don't fight. We don't fight. I'm like,
why are you here? Get out of here.
Is that your war chant?
You guys suck. Yeah,
Pacifism. Pacifist.
I think it's the problem with Marvel.
I will punch you with my pacifists.
You should have just Endgame was the end, and you should just stop. I think after Endgame,
they needed to go
done. It's just done. It's done.
And then literally in Endgame, 5 years later.
Yeah.
Now we have our TV shows.
Right. Yeah.
I was in the theater going, that was great, and they're gonna immediately keep going.
That's the problem. It needs to have an end. Like it's just like, and now, they're trying to say we're going to Fantastic Four, X-Men, and it's just like, yeah, but
they think the multiverse is going to replace Thanos, and it's not.
Well, what they're going to do,
not that exciting. It's confusing as shit to everyone.
Yeah. Well, no, it's and even the new characters that they're introducing, none of them are interesting.
The Eternals, go fuck yourself.
The Eternals is done. That bombed out. That's not coming back. That's done.
Eternals I did rewatch Black Widow. Black Widow. I liked it the first time. I was like, eh. Second time, I liked it more.
It's fine. It's whatever.
I'm rewatching Captain Marvel. Second time, hate it more.
Yeah, it's not very good. Captain Marvel.
Like, I misjudged this. Oh no, it's bad.
No, it's not. She's a bitch. No one likes her. Have you seen those interviews with her and the cast?
I told my wife, I go, this movie is not as funny or good as Don Cheadle in his white suit going, stop touching it. Stop touching it.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. It is. He said, I told you, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Stop touching it. White girl, stop.
There is palpable hatred. And I think it's because she won an Oscar and she must think her shit don't stink. And like she's better than the Marvel movies, but she thinks she is Marvel. Like I think she really thinks she's Captain Marvel, where she's the most powerful Marvel character in the universe. And it's like, no, you're not. And they're trying to distance themselves from her because the next Captain Marvel 2 is called The Marvels, so it's a bunch of different ones. It's not just her.
Yeah. So I started watching. Okay, we're not on Twilight Zone anymore at this point. This is bonus content at this point.
Yes, you're getting your money's worth on this episode.
Because this is something I've been noticing. I'm looking up right now MCU actors that have won an Oscar. I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a second. But
right.
I started watching Captain Marvel again, and I was like, I haven't seen this since I saw it once, and I was like, I didn't like it. I didn't hate it, but I was like, she's so unlikable. And I liked her before this.
I did too.
I listened to her on Doug Loves Movies, and I was like,
I think
she's charming.
I think she's hot. She's really hot.
She's hot, and she's actually funny. And
Yeah,
But she
I
did
used
come
to
off
really
as a
like her.
little arrogant in her Doug Loves Movies, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I kind of like that because I was like, oh, she's making fun of herself. That's what I felt like. And now I realize in her interviews, no, that's just her.
Yeah.
And I like The Room, and she was great in it.
She's very good.
Not
Yeah,
The
she's a
Room,
good
but
actor.
just Room.
Yeah, she's good.
Great. She deserved that Oscar. I believe
Yeah.
that. I have nothing against her. The second she opened her mouth to talk about race or sex is where she fucked herself.
Well, she said, "I don't want a white guy telling me how to think about movies." And like, okay,
Do I hate
that's
white
been-
guys?
It's been criticism in Hollywood. That's been film criticism for 150 years.
And
honey.
here, and this
Like,
is what I say
literally.
to a guy too. So this isn't me
Oh.
just mansplaining to a woman. I say
Right.
to a man too. When it comes to race and sex, go. I have my opinions. You have yours. None of it. You have your opinion. That's great. And shut the fuck up. Because you're not representing every single person. Therefore, everything you say can only be used against you. It's like the court. It can only be used against you. It's not going to work in your favor. So just go,
No.
I don't like what they said, but to each their own.
Right.
Next question. That's the end of the interview. But I love her interview with John Cheadle where she's touching his white outfit and he's going, stop touching. It's clearly an expensive outfit. And he's like,
not happy.
stop.
Yeah, he is. I mean, it's like he wants to kill her. Like he is just. He's like, why did they put me next to this fucking bitch for this I'm here for another 4 hours. I got just calm down. Think about my Showtime shows that I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm
that nobody watches.
Black Friday.
Nobody watches my
Black
Showtime
Sunday,
show.
Black Monday.
Yeah, I have no
Black Monday,
idea.
right? But
I did like his movie Talk to Me. That was a good movie.
What? Talk to Me?
The radio when he's a DJ in the
didn't see
60s.
it.
It's good. Good movie. I like that one.
I love Don Cheadle.
Oh, I love Don Cheadle. It's great.
Once you get to all you really need is what were you saying?
He looks old.
Oh, yeah, he does.
In Endgame, he looked bad. Like he
Him
was
and
like,
Boogie Nights when he's in the donut shop. And he's buying
yeah,
donuts
it's
for
great.
pregnant
Yeah.
wife, and he's like,
yeah.
looks down. He's like, ah.
The next scene, he's got a stereo store.
The next scene is great, but
yeah.
Okay, Don Cheadle in that movie is great. I love Don Cheadle. But Captain Marvel, I put it on. I go, all right, I misjudged this. I'm probably just going. I'm the white man telling her how. I'm like, all right, here we go. Watching this clear. Here we go. What is happening?
Yeah.
Why is that happening? I'm 12, 13 minutes in. And they're like explaining it. I'm going, I don't give a shit. Okay. Why? Okay. They spent way too long to explain everything. I'm like, I get that she doesn't know what's going on, but doesn't mean I don't have to know what's going on. It's just it's told weird in the fight scene there where she's showing up and they're fighting and like cutting the weird angles. I'm like, the movie's actually just badly made. It's not her fault.
And it's directed by two people, I think. It's directed by a team of directors.
Yeah, but the fight sequence, I could not keep
I
track of.
I think it's the two people that directed Half Nelson, the people that did that Ryan Gosling movie where he's a teacher. Because that's what Marvel does. They pick indie directors to do these big budget movies, and it's just like they don't gel. So why are you guys doing that? Because they're cheap? Is that why? Because
Ryan Johnson, yeah, all those people, Star Wars and
Star Wars was more or less. Ryan Johnson was like an independent filmmaker. He's not like but he did Looper. Looper was pretty much a sci-fi medium budgeted movie. That was no.
I saw it in the theater.
I loved Looper. I thought Looper was great.
Oh, I have a problem with the sci-fi stuff sometimes, but
whatever. I mean, yeah, but it's fine. The movie's good.
MCU actors that had an Oscar.
Yes.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Who?
Daniel Kaluuya.
Who?
He won
the
for,
black guy. Yeah,
Judas
for
Black
Judas.
Messiah.
Yeah. Who's
Jeff
in one?
Bridges for Crazy Heart, obviously. Brie Larson for Room, we talked about.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges, that doesn't count.
Gwyneth Paltrow for Shakespeare in Love, somehow.
That doesn't really count either.
Ben Kingsley for Gandhi, obviously.
That doesn't count either.
Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive.
Yeah, but it doesn't count.
He's barely in the first movie.
He's barely
Robert Redford. Yeah. Tilda Swinton for Michael Clayton.
She was great in that.
Anthony Hopkins for Silence of the Lambs and The Father.
That's right. You won 2.
William Hurt, Kisses of Spider-Woman. He just died. R.I.P.
Dead, yeah.
Michael Douglas, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That was not acting, though.
Well, producing.
Best actor for Wall Street.
Wall Street, yeah.
Benicio del Toro for Traffic.
Yes, but he's barely in the MCU. All these guys are barely in the MCU.
Lupita Nyong'o, 12 Years a Slave, Best Supporting Actress.
She's barely in the Black Panther.
She should have won for Best Actress for us.
For us, yeah, I would agree.
God fucking damn.
12 Years a Slave, she just cries a lot. It's just like,
Yeah.
she's fine. It's just like, you're playing the slave. I don't like it when they give the award for, just like when Eddie Murphy said in Bowfinger, go get me the movie where I play a retarded slave. I win the Oscar. Buck the one slave. Go get me that role. That was funny, but it's true. It's like they don't give Oscars for like a black person playing something powerful. They hit either a slave or a bad guy.
Fences got Viola Davis.
Did she win for that?
Not Viola Davis.
They were nominated but didn't win.
I thought she did.
I think she won for Fences.
What's her name?
Supporting Viola Davis.
Oh, so I was right. Okay, so I thought I had the wrong name.
Or did she win for The Help?
She won for The Help. I thought she won.
No. Octavia Spencer won for The Help. But again, she's playing the maid. She's not getting it for Hidden Figures, that one movie about the NASA astronauts. She got the Oscar for playing a maid. It was like,
I don't care to look it up. I love that movie though. Fences.
I never saw it. I didn't see Fences.
It's on the theater.
Yeah, I didn't see that. It's a play. I know that.
Yeah,
it's a good play.
Forrest Whitaker, he won for Last King of Scotland.
Last King of Scotland. Yes.
Natalie Portman won for Black Swan.
Yeah, undeserved.
May, my cousin Vinny, obviously.
Yeah, and some say it's
Kate Blanchett won for The Aviator and for Blue Jasmine.
Yeah, Aviator, undeserved.
Sam Rockwell won for 3 Billboards, which is after his performance.
Yeah, way after.
Taiki Waititi also won after.
Yes, screenplay though.
Damon won before, but he won for the writer.
But Matt Damon is barely in the MCU.
Russell Crowe. Who does he play in the MCU?
Oh, he's Hercules. He's going to be Zeus in the new God.
Christian Bale won in The Fighter, but who?
Christian Bale's
only won, but she's not in there. Jolie was in the movie, right?
Yeah, Eternals. She's in
Eternals.
Yeah. And you'll never see her again. She's never coming back.
Wise for Constant Gardener. She's in the Black Widow movie.
Yeah, but one movie. Like that's it.
Marshala Ali won for Moonlight and Green Book.
He hasn't even been in a movie yet. Because he's Blade. He hasn't made his movie yet. Yeah.
No, but
half of those don't count.
But half of them are compelling.
Yes.
It's 50-50.
Because a lot of those are just already veteran actors that are doing these Marvel movies for a paycheck. And that's why they do them. They wouldn't do them any other way. Because Marvel doesn't really, I don't think they pay a lot. They try to keep things on the cheap because they don't want to pay out the stars because they want to make the money. Because they know these movies. I think they do it more or less for, my granddaughter wanted me to be in this comic book movie, so I decided to do it. But I got paid scale.
At a certain point, the actor's payroll is almost like bottom line. Oh, $8 million. Great. Okay. Like it's
but they ain't gonna pay that.
$300 million for a movie. Like,
let's just say,
get the fuck out of here.
How many actors have turned down? Remember, Terrence Howard was the highest paid actor on Iron Man,
but
you didn't pay as much as he did.
Then he got the fuck out of there. Robert Downey Jr. did it smart, where he bet on
right. Well, no, because Terrence Howard said, "Look, I'll do Iron Man 2, but you got to pay me more than the first one." And he said, "Well, no, we're going to pay. He's going to get paid less." And he said, "Well, fuck you, I ain't going to do it." And I heard Terrence Howard's a fucking dickhead.
Oh yeah,
he's the biggest.
So the MCU was like, or Feige was like, "All right, bye.
I don't care.
I'd rather work with Don Cheadle because
Yeah.
it's about Don fucking Cheadle. You're Terrence Stamp or Terrence Howard.
How dare
you were Terrence Stamp?
How dare you besmirch Terrence Stamp?
You're Terrence Howard. Who gives a shit, man? Have fun in your TV show.
Did you watch the Kyle Dunnigan did a video where they showed Terrence Howard talking to people at Yale or at Oxford, and he starts talking about metaphysics. And he's just like an idiot. And it's embarrassing. Like,
why is he talking metaphysics? He was in a space movie.
He starts talking about you exists as a carbon-based life form, but X, like he starts talking in math, and everybody, like the students who are actually smart, because this is Oxford, the students, you watch their expressions, they're like in shock. Like they're just like, this guy's an idiot, and this is embarrassing, but I can't stop watching this. It's really bad.
Like a train wreck. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's a train wreck. He's just nuts.
I have to see this.
It's a long thing.
I'm Terrence Howard, and I'm so honored to have been invited here to speak at Oxford. Chris is so magnificent. He's been the kindest person, and he's really an angel for you guys because he can bring a ton of people here just with his kind words.
That was a way to compliment someone else more as a compliment for you.
Well, it gets worse.
He can invite the most genius human beings on this planet here. Anyway, I'm here saying, like, you know what I mean?
This is from 2017. Like, this was not.
How many of you are interested in acting? None. Great. Maybe a couple of y'all. So,
why are you
I didn't
here?
have any training as an actor, right? No. My vocation has been an actor. And this is the moon right here. All this.
Oh, God. How the fuck did you get there? I just fast forwarded.
He's out of his mind.
Captain McCurba and all of those other things out of it. But they were misled by something I think called a straight line. You guys believe in straight lines?
Thank you for introducing this in my
You
life.
believe there's straight lines in the universe?
He's nuts.
Well, let me hit
He's
you with
insane. He's crazy.
All energy in the universe is expressed in what? It's in motion. If something is still, there's no energy. Kinetic, right? All motion is expressed in what? You look at galaxies. Are they expressed in straight lines? Expressed in vortices. All vortices are expressed in what?
The guy hosting this is thinking, oh shit, what did I do? Why is he
Show
here?
me a straight line.
I like that red though.
You show me where the platonic solids come from. Where do they have their foundations in our universe?
I feel like I'm watching Steph Curry explain something. Like,
Talking about it's Steph Curry and LeBron James trying to be smart, and they're talking about shit.
No, it feels like Steph Curry explaining that the world is flat.
Yeah,
that's what it feels. And like, my balls do not follow the Fibonacci sequence.
Is Steph Curry a flat earther?
No, Kyrie Irving is in the NBA, but Steph Curry.
Okay.
But I feel like he looks like Steph Curry.
Okay,
on the side, the profile. But I feel like I'm watching him going like, you got to realize that when I shoot a 3 and you get the aurora borealis effect, and I'm looking up at a circular moon that is a little disc.
But time doesn't exist.
Yeah, so you're looking at that, and I'm thinking like this 3 point's going to go in.
He gets into the whole 2 + 2 = 5 thing too. We're just like, what?
Are there any straight lines?
Oh, God.
If you look at anything, there are no straight lines.
Yes,
I just like how you fast forward and he's talking about the moon.
I want to, but I just like jumped into it. Like I said, jumped into a hurricane.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh,
now,
God.
all of this was supposed to be on a projector for you guys. I don't have that. So what I do have is a bit of a...
The audience is silent.
It's like watching a madman.
Oh,
like,
I see the paint.
what?
I see the drawing here.
There it is.
It's little flowers. Okay.
Chanel bag. Or an old Chanel bag.
I'm so excited, by the way.
A box, as it were. And we're going to talk about a couple of items in here.
Look at the reaction. They're
so
looking around.
Okay. Her,
what the fuck is going on?
This guy,
yeah.
This guy's laughing.
They're just like, oh my God.
I'm honestly most focused on this guy because he doesn't have like he's not friends with these people, and he's by himself on an island going, where's this motherfucker going with this?
This girl behind this guy on the left there, I think she asked a question. One of them, I think that one of them asked him a straight up question, like questioning his sanity, and he goes, "I understand. Let me tell you why." And he just digs deeper into this mess of a pronouncement or whatever he's doing.
I feel like
so weird.
The forward facing rows here,
yeah,
that you're looking at in the foreground, can hide their expressions better because they're not on camera, and they can just go like this.
Yeah,
but the side row, this guy is, like I said, I'm mostly focused on him because he's been smirking this entire time. I've been watching him more than Terrence.
Oh, madness. This is madness.
This guy's smiling. If you see his cheek.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is like you're
This
watching
girl,
a man.
She's drunk.
They're watching a man have a mental breakdown. Like that's what they're watching.
This girl's
right now.
face says it all. She's like, what the fuck is happening?
You see,
Or to even express your after.
Look at her.
She's trying to just take a look at these.
This guy's laughing so hard.
I couldn't show you, but
you know what? While we're doing this, pull up the comments.
I am going to show you. I didn't come here not to show you. Now, whether you guys.
This is a perfect example of how, with confidence, you can get away with pretty much anything for a little while. This guy's bucket list was to teach a class at Oxford by God. And by God, nothing to stop him, even if it's taken away. At the very least, y'all got to give him credit for providing at least 1 hour of pure entertainment.
Not wrong.
He's such an amazing actor. This is crazy to me. He's made a real life his new movie. This is pure gold. I'm saving this for future generations. Amazing performance. He really captured the craziness and madness of a pseudoscientist. The way he explains stuff with no evidence is great. I almost forgot he's an actor. Can't wait for the part 2. Guy just said he discovered something we as humans have been looking for thousands of years and most questions about acting.
Wow.
I feel like I'm watching Michael Scott lecturing at Ryan's business school class.
That's
all right.
So able to.
Here's a Snickers bar.
Express.
100 grand. Those are the 100 grand bars.
Some of these things. Lord help me. Good confused. Examine them. Put them to test. Because I bet you will find all the fundamental particles that they've been looking for in the unified theory of the universe. It's a big statement. But I've got a lot of stuff to back it up if given the opportunity to do so. But the flower of life has been opened. And when we get an opportunity, I'd love to show you some of these things.
I'm going to use that. The flower of life has been opened.
Can we do a new podcast called The Flower of Life?
Oh my God. Yeah. This is so bad. It's just so embarrassing. Like he's insane. But the guy when they were
stop there.
No, it's crazy. It's nuts. It just
goes,
goes, it's worse. It's worse.
I am going to sit down with the wife tonight after the show and watch that with her. And we are going to laugh our asses off.